Hello and good morning or time appropriate greetings to wherever you are. If it's not morning for you, it's morning for me. And I haven't had enough coffee yet. Still kind of asleep. Got ready to hit the stream button and realized something's missing. What is missing? And yeah, I realized that the microphone was still tucked behind the monitor. Out of reach and unusable. So that was kind of important. So that's a good way to start a stream. Having the microphone out of reach. How you guys doing? Good morning to everyone. I'm still very much asleep, and I don't quite know why. Overseer Vanman, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Appreciate that. Hey, Lore Master, how you doing? How are you? Eric. Eric be rolling. How you doing, man? Eric be watching. Hey, Lilac. Good morning. Good afternoon. Can do. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Yeah, we're going to do something different today. We're going to test mods and drink coffee. Not necessarily in that order. We're going to be playing Mod Organizer, a little bit of Text File Simulator 2020, and a little bit of Web Browser Simulator, I think. Yeah, mostly Mod Organizer. I am getting geared up for a New Vegas run, a new playthrough. Once my current Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 playthroughs are finished, I'll be focusing on New Vegas because I haven't finished the game since 2014. I started a playthrough in 2015 thinking I could finish it before Fallout 4 came out, and that didn't happen. Fallout 4 came out in November of 2015, and that was it. So, I did start a playthrough 2 years ago. I reinstalled the game in 2018, started a new playthrough, which I'm still on. I've not finished it. I actually started streaming that a while back, but I'm gonna finish that off stream. It's just I can't juggle 3 games at once. So, yes. Hey Wilmore, how you doing? Great timing. Just got out of work. Time for frozen pizza, beer, and modding. Yes, yes. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I just realized there's something very, very important I forgot. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I have a fan that blows fresh air into the office here. And I forgot to turn it on. Even though it's middle of winter, it still gets very warm in this room where my studio is, or quote studio. And I forgot to turn the fan on. So we're doing great. No microphone, no fan. We're off to a great start. Hey Tasty, how you doing? Basically what I want to do today is I'm not starting fresh. Basically what I've done is the current playthrough New Vegas I have, I've duplicated that installation, updated Mod Organizer, and I've removed all the mods that I'm not going to use. And I want to kind of go through and add some stuff that I want to test out, poke at, see how it works, try out some textures, some lighting mods, trying to figure out what I'm going to use to remove the vanilla, the orange tint, because I don't want to use that. Just basically doing some science experiments. Hey Vexican, how you doing? Welcome. Do some science experiments, see what mods I might want to use, try out some textures, just kind of poke around a little bit and see what happens, and drink coffee, because coffee is very important. Are you the guy that makes traditional house mods for Fallout 4? Well, if you're talking about player home mods, yes, I do make player home mods for Fallout 4. And that is a link to my profile over on the Nexus. Levi the Metal Guy, thanks for that follow. Yeah, I am a guy that makes traditional house mods. There's a lot of people that make the old school house mods, but I do make them. Yes, and that's a link to those. Have I made any New Vegas mods? I've made one. I've made one little patch. The patch is A World of Pain with the Hidden Valley Bunker player home mod. There's a conflict there in the bunker cell. I have one little patch that fixes that, but otherwise all my mods are for Fallout 4. All right, Lore Master, enjoy that lurk. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to... Yes, it's for science! We're going to be probably doing some fast traveling, toggling map markers, God mode, batch file commands, console commands, that kind of stuff. So, all right, Levi. Thanks for stopping and hanging out. Thanks for that follow. Hope to see you again soon. So yeah, and I'm still asleep. So let's see if we can get started. I kind of had a rough plan, but show you guys what I'm working on here. I just got to figure out what buttons to press and try not to break something. Let's see. I need this. I need this. I need that to go off. I need this to start. So we should have the game loaded. The game we're going to be playing today is Mod Organizer 2. It's freshly updated. The latest version of Mod Organizer 2. We should have that. And we should have... Do you guys have music in the background? No, you should have music now. There we go. There's the music. Well, there's... Yeah, I kind of changed some things on my Stream Deck, and I'm still getting used to it. Okay. Alright, Tasty. We'll be here. We'll be here for a bit. So, what I've done, I mentioned, I've duplicated my existing installation of New Vegas. I'm using the GOG version, because it comes with all the patches you need to get it up and running in Windows 10. Very little that you have to do to get it running. I highly recommend the GOG versions for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. They just work. And you don't have to jump through hoops and deal with the nonsense with Steam versions. I've duplicated that installation. Updated Mod Organizer. What I tend to do is I actually do a self-contained installation within the game folder. So there's Fallout New Vegas, there's the game folder. I install Mod Organizer right inside the folder. So all my mods, all my MO2 profiles, everything is right inside the folder. And all I got to do if I want to make a backup of that, I just copy, paste that into a drive. All my mods, all my configurations, everything's in one place. Except for my save files. I still keep those in the default location. But I do that for Fallout 4 as well. Install MO2 right in the game folder. Everything's self-contained and nice and happy and in one place. So, I've gone through, deleted the mods that I'm not going to use. Left the ones I'm kind of still thinking about and the ones I know I'm going to use. And set up, this is just a default profile with essentially all the DLC and Darnified UI already active. I have another profile that we're probably going to be doing most of our playing around with. I did actually do some poking around yesterday in, what the hell, Christmas morning? No. Yesterday morning? Yesterday. The hell yesterday? I'm so confused with what date it is. I've been off for work since Friday. Christmas. And I'm off tomorrow. I have no idea what day it is. Let's just say the past 48 hours I've done a little tinkering. I do have a few things installed. I poked around at a few things, but I want to go retest some stuff. So what I think we'll do first is just to I'm actually going to launch New Vegas here. And I want to jump in. I do have a save file started. But I'm going to start another one for today's stream. There's some mods that need to be activated on a new save for them to work properly. So, I'm just going to jump in. I just want to do... This is basically with no mods installed. This is just... Darn UI is the only thing I have active. Original name for the character, Courier McTestface. And this is just a save I made in Doc Mitchell's house. I don't even know what... I just pumped in some stats because it doesn't really matter. Because it's for science. Yeah, very low stats. I don't even know what the hell Courier McTestface has. But this is pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Starting off in Doc Mitchell's house, going outside. So this is basically no mods installed. Yeah, we're going to wait for the... I do have a mod that prevents all the DLC shit from popping up. So there's Victor. So I wanted to show you guys, this is all vanilla. Vanilla sky, vanilla lighting, vanilla everything. No textures, nothing. I do have the New Vegas tick fix in New Vegas anti-crash installed. You can see everything is super smooth. No stuttering, nothing. And love the vanilla textures on this truck. Come over here. And that look glorious. That looks amazing. It is definitely going to need some help. So this is the sky with no mods, vanilla sky. I wanted to show you guys what we're going to be working from here. I know it's probably been a while since some people may have seen Vanilla New Vegas. So there we are. So we're going to switch back over to the desktop. I'm actually going to QQQ out of the game. And we'll switch back to... Hang on. Yeah, we'll switch back to the to MO2 here. I may screw up the buttons a little bit here. There's a lot of buttons for me to press to switch back and forth, and I need to work on it. So, this is kind of what I've been playing around with. I'll kind of go over things here. Yup is one of the unofficial patches. That's one that seems to be the most highly recommended. I'm going to preface everything I'm saying here. I'm still very much a noob when it comes to modding New Vegas. Seriously. I mean, I modded it back in the day, but I didn't pay attention to things. Do you already have an ENB? I'm not going to use an ENB can do. I find ENBs for 3 in New Vegas to be more trouble than they're worth. Just to get them up and running and all the issues they solve with things like water and performance. Personally, for me, I don't think it's worth the hassle of an ENB. I'm probably going to go with Clarity. Clarity is what I've been playing around with. I was looking at realistic wasteland lighting like I'm using in Fallout 3, which I think does a great job. Clarity seems a little bit more lightweight, and I've been testing that. That's what we're going to play with today. The jury's still out if I'm going to go with it. Clarity is good? Okay. Yeah, I actually had been tracking it for a very long time, and I'm very happy with how realistic wasteland lighting's been working for Fallout 3, but I think I'm going to try Clarity. I've got both the normal and Darker Nights versions. I'm probably going to go with the Darker Nights, but I want to take another look at it today. Compare the two and see how it looks. Because I just don't want it to be too dark for streaming. So we got, Darn UI, MCM, Distributed Necklaces and Chains. This is one of the mods, one of 3 mods that I want to try out today that I'm going to need to start a new save for. Distributed Necklaces and Chains, what this does is it basically gives, for female NPCs in particular, you probably noticed that there's a very noticeable neck seam between the neck and the torso, especially for female characters that wear more low-cut outfits. This basically gives those NPCs a necklace, and it covers up that seam. And I'm using that for Fallout 3, and it's wonderful. You don't see that fugly seam. Everybody has a necklace, and when you kill an enemy, you can loot the necklace and sell it. That's another great bonus. Am I going to use Electricity? Yes. Yep. Actually, yep. That is in here. That is in the list. I've been using that. Electricity should be in here somewhere. Yep. This says Darker Nights, but it's not actually Darker Nights. This is not the Darker Nights version. I don't think. I think I removed the Darker Nights plugin. I did. I'm using the Darker Nights plugin on my other playthrough, but we're not using it here. So I removed the ESP and forgot to rename it. But yep, I will not play without Electricity. It's awesome. Preface the mods that I'm looking at using for the playthrough. I'm going with the Emil Pagliarillo philosophy of keep it simple, stupid. Kind of what I'm doing with Fallout 3 is basically limiting things to visual stability, performance, and quality of life mods. Nothing over the top. Basically no new content, no overhauls, nothing goofy like that. I'm not using World of Pain this time around. I've been using World of Pain in my other playthrough. I love it. But I think for streaming, for me, the base game and all the DLC have more than enough content for me to stream. Considering my streaming schedule, how long I can stream for, how often I can stream. Getting a bunch of quest mods and whatnot, not only will it complicate ironing out conflicts and whatnot, I'll never finish. And I would like to finish a New Vegas playthrough in my lifetime, so... So we're just going to stick with the base game content. The only things I plan on adding to add new content, and I am going to use After School Special, which allows you to restore the school in Good Springs and turn it into a player home, because I've never used it before. I'm currently using, and I have used in the past, the Bison Steve Hotel and Casino mod. Same mod author, who also does, I just discovered the other day, does Helgen Reborn for Skyrim, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, After School Special and Willow. Those are the only 2 mods I'm going to add that use to add new content or new companions. Everything else is going to be basically base game, visual enhancements, stability, performance, quality of life, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to be using World of Pain or any of the New Vegas bounties or anything like that. It's too much for me the way I want to play, and the time. That's another big consideration for me, is if I add all the New Vegas bounty stuff, World of Pain and quest mods and things like that, I'll never finish. So, which is something I've run into in the past and continue to run into. Mike Houncho's mod. Yeah, I love the Bison Steve mod. That is such a fun mod. Adds a great player home. It's just really well done. The voice acting is awesome, so I'm looking forward to After School Special. I know almost nothing about it other than it exists, and I've looked at the mod page and it looks something like I want to use. So what else have I got here? Things I've been playing around with. Weapon. What is this? Which one is this? Weaponry. Oh, the weapon mesh improvement mod in conjunction with the weapon retexture project. I'm going to use those. Skyler's Courier Stash is something I've used in the past. It takes everything from the Courier Stash add-on that gets dumped into your inventory at the beginning of the game. I think there's some armor, a Caravan Shotgun, a grenade launcher. Rather than getting it dumped into your inventory, it gets put into vendors' inventories, and you have to buy the stuff. So like half of it gets put into Chet's inventory, Good Springs, and the other half of it gets the Vendotron at the Gun Runners. So rather than having all that shit just given to you like it's a Creation Club mod, and you launch the game, you have to go and buy it. You have to actually buy the stuff, which I think is wonderful. My playstyle, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm very much into I know I couldn't believe I didn't know that he did Helgen Reborn for Skyrim, because that's another mod that I'm not overly familiar with Skyrim mods, but that's one that I know of. And for some reason I thought Dark Fox 127 did it, but somebody clued me in that it was actually Mike Houncho that did that. So yeah, Bison Steve was just such a great mod, and I'm torn on whether I want to use it again or not. I'm probably not, just because it does add a lot of content, and it does take a little bit to finish that mod, a little bit of time, but it's fun. The Bison Steve Hotel and Casino mod, if you've never tried it for New Vegas, check it out. It's a lot of fun. Delayed DLC. This is something I've never used before for this. I'm using a similar mod for Fallout 3, and I have several mods for that for Fallout 4. Basically, what we just had when we leave Doc Mitchell's house will no longer be bombarded with the pop-up messages for the DLC and the map markers being added to our to the Pip Boy map. We actually have to go to locations in the world to pick up the radios and the map markers and things. As we get closer to one example that it comes off the top of my head, the Sierra Madre broadcast to start Dead Money. You don't actually pick that up until you get over near Novak, somewhere near that bridge outside of Novak. You actually have to cross the bridge, I believe, to pick up that signal, and you don't automatically get the quest. So it's pretty awesome. You don't get bombarded with those pop-ups every 10 seconds when you leave Doc Mitchell's. Clarity. Can-Do and I were talking about that. It basically removes the orange and brown tint from the game. Makes it look a little more natural. Doesn't really change the vanilla lighting. It's very lightweight, and I've been wanting to check this out for a while. I think I'm going to go with this, but I want to test the... this is actually the default version right now, I believe. Where are we here? Yeah, this is the normal nights, and there's a darker nights. I'm probably going to go with the darker nights. I don't like the vanilla nights in New Vegas and 3. I think they're way too bright, but I don't want to have it too dark for streaming. Ground cover overhaul is Vert's ground cover overhaul. It basically adds new meshes and textures for shrubs and some of the plants, and that's pretty much it for ground cover. There is another one that I'm using by Vert's, Improved Plants, which is just loose files. I'm going to go with that. And also, oh yeah, Natural Landscapes is by Spiffy Skytrooper. It's a complete landscape texture overhaul. I believe they're mostly 2K. There are some 4K textures. I did tinker around, playing around with it the other day. It looks freaking fantastic. I've been using this other one. Oh, I actually think I removed it here. Yeah, there's another one by... Oh, God, I can't remember the mod author's name. I'm using for Fallout 3 and my other New Vegas playthrough. They're all 2K textures. They look fantastic, but if you're not familiar with Spiffy Sky Trooper, he makes some wonderful textures for Fallout 4. And I've used pretty much everything that Spiffy's put out, and I'm very much looking forward to using the New Vegas stuff. But I'm going to have those off for the time being. I want to go play with Clarity for the time being. And I have other things in here I haven't activated yet. Some of these things, they're mostly textures. But I do have, what we got here, MCM, NVAC, the new version of GIP. Because you got to have GIP. So many NBSE mods require GIP. Stewie's Tweaks. Yes, we're going to play with Stewie's Tweaks today. If you're not familiar with Stewie's Tweaks, let's switch over to the other game here that we're going to be playing today. Stewie's Tweaks. No Ron today, Crunch. This is a Ron-free stream. This is a science experiment. Stewie's... Let me do this. How you doing, by the way? But there won't be... Oh! Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Crunch brings up a very important point. Crunch brings up a very important point. Hang on a second. There is a Ron Perlman death mod. I thought there was. Hang on a second. There is a Ron Perlman death mod. Thank you for bringing that up, Crunch. Yeah, I do want to use the Ron Perlman death mod. I thought I actually was tracking that, but maybe not. There is a Ron Perlman death mod like I'm using for Fallout 4. Well, it's not like the one I'm using for Fallout 4. There's really only one death sound that it replaces, and it's the same thing. But yeah, I'm going to add that. Thank you for bringing up the Ron there, Crunch. You reminded me that that's something I need to look up. I don't know if we're going to get to that today though. But yes, that's... I don't even know. It's basically one Ron Perlman quote from one of the original Fallout games. Not like my Fallout 4 one, where it picks, I think there's like maybe a half a dozen random ones that'll play when you die. It's just one. But we're going to use it. We're going to use that for sure. Definitely. But right now, I want to show you guys Stewie's Tweaks. If you're not familiar with Stewie's Tweaks, you need to. You need to install Stewie's Tweaks for both this and Fallout 3. Basically what it is, it's an NVSE file, an NVSE plugin that does not take up a load order slot. It's essentially an NVSE DLL that you configure with an INI file. And it has shitloads, and I mean virtual metric shit tons of bug fixes, tweaks, quality of life improvements, things like it's what I use in Fallout 3 to add a scroll wheel zoom to my sniper to my scoped weapons. You can deselect quests in the Pip Boy. The New Vegas version has it where it will ignore your companions when you're in bats. It's amazing. Poor guy's already been shot in the head. You want him to suffer? Yes, because you know the courier gets shot in the head. One shot from Benny, and almost dies. But you go over towards Fiend territory, you can get shot up a dozen times and nothing happens. Go figure. But yes, we're gonna play with the Ron Perlman mod. I just gotta go and find it. Stewie's Tweaks is definitely something you can't play without Stewie's Tweaks these days. It's just friggin' amazing. The nice thing about it is there's actually several mods that it will replace. I can't think of any specifically offhand, but there's mods that actually use a plug. Oh, I think like the ammo recount. I never really noticed it, and it doesn't never really bother me. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong. There's an issue with New Vegas that if you have a weapon that's, let's say you have, you know, a magazine for a gun will hold 12 rounds. You have 6. You quit the game and reload it. It'll reload your gun. Or something like that, and it doesn't remember the kind of ammo that you have. It doesn't remember the ammo count if you change ammo. It doesn't remember the ammo count or the type of ammo that you're changing. Stewie's Tweaks fixes that. It does it without a plugin. I know there's been mods that do that, but they take up a load order slot. Nope. Stewie's Tweaks is an NVSE. It's a DLL. You configure everything with the INI with a text file. Literally, it's ones and zeros. You turn it on. Everything is basically off by default. You go through the text file, the INF file, you change whatever you want to use, you change the 0 to a 1. And it just works. It's amazing. This one here, this is new. Near-far weapon sound blend fix. Fixes an engine bug where weapon, near, and far sounds do not blend properly. So, if there's actually... I'd be surprised if you could hear the difference, but it's there. All right. Thank you very much, Crunch. Yeah, okay. I was looking for Ron. Fallout 1 sound death replacer. Changes the sound that plays when you die to one of Ron Perlman's quotes from Fallout 1. Replaces death music. Yes, please. There's 2 files. Okay, your life ends in the wasteland. The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one. Well, you know, there's more Ron here. This has at least 50% more Ron than this version, so we're going to use this version. And there's actually there's a demo of that here. We can probably hear this. No, it's not playing for some reason. Okay, I can't get it to play. Not playing. Okay, never mind. Hey, Deckard, how you doing? Thanks very much, Crunch. Deckard, you're just in time. We're downloading the Ron Perlman Death Sound Replacer. Yes. Crunch was kind enough to dig up the link for me. We're going to use the version 2 because it has 50% more Ron. And more Ron is better Ron. So let's download that right now. Evil Sea Monkey. YouTube, I put all my videos, all my streams, I put the VODs up on YouTube. There's a lot of people that have been following me on YouTube for years that either can't or don't want to use Twitch. So everything I stream, I put up on the YouTubes, but there's certain things that I have to remove before I upload it. And videos from YouTube, the YouTube death sound? I don't know what you mean by YouTube death sound. I don't understand. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out. And let's put it in my mod folder here. My archives. Oh, NV files. Okay. Sound replacers. We'll make a new folder for that. Drop that in. That's sound from Fallout you downloaded for us to hear if it says that sound. Just still don't understand what you mean. I have no idea what you're asking. Sorry. We're going to go install that. Yes, actually, let's go ahead and make this a version 2. So, what I like to do when I'm downloading my mods is I actually will do the manual download. I do not trust the interface, the API, the manual. I always use the manual download. Save the mod locally on my hard drive, my SSD. And that way I always have it. And then I install it from the file install. That way, if the mod ever disappears off the Nexus, I have a backup copy. Because mods never disappear. So this is just a... we can play it. The words being said when you die, did those show up? Is it also voice? Well, it's a sound replacer. It's a voice. So we'll listen to that right now. And if I do this, I should be able to double-click it and have it open in...
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Alright, there's our new death sound. So when I die, that's what we'll hear. Every single time. JIP commands and control, I already have it downloaded. The only thing I'm really interested for that mod, to be perfectly honest, is the fact that it's going to replace 4 plugins for me. I'm not too keen on a lot of the functionality. I don't know if I'll actually use it. But it replaces the 4 mods I'm currently using: the infinite companions, or infinite ammo for companions, essential companions in hardcore mode, multiple companions, and setting a home marker for your companions, so I can set one of my players' home, like the underground hideout is where I want to send all my companions. Not too sure if I'm going to use the other functionality, but yeah, that's why I'm using it. The fact that it replaces 4 plugins is glorious. So we're going to play around with that. Actually, to test that out, Deckard, I made a batch file with so I can just get all the junk that I need to repair Eddie, and we can just fast travel to Prim and get Eddie and test that out, see how it works. Crunch accepts no responsibility if Red dies so much and chat gets bored with a new death sound. Nope. No, you're I absolve you of every liability there, Crunch. Sounds ominous like it, but to hear it every time might make it sound like hell. It's also a motivation to not die. Try not to die. Also let you command companions to loot corpses. Yeah, I don't know if I'm really too interested in that. I'm keeping the companion wheel. If I couldn't keep the companion wheel, Deckard, I wouldn't use it, because I love the companion wheel. So other than the other functionality, I'm probably not going to use all that stuff. I really don't care about the other functionality. Maybe I'll use it, maybe not. But I was very happy to find out that you can re-enable the companion wheel with it. And turn off those goofy icons. I can't stand those icons. Yeah, the fact that it's flexible enough to let you use both is pretty cool. But I do not like the icons for the companions I see people playing with that clutter up the screen. They have 5 companions and there's these 5 big blocky icons on the side. Yeah, those are staying off. I think there's a function that the icon only shows up if you're interacting with the companion. So, yeah, not dying is a good motivation. Exactly. But, alright, Ron Perlman is installed. I don't know if we'll hear him today, but at least we know what it sounds like. Let me think. What else are we going to do here? I'm almost out of coffee here, too, so I might need to take a quick coffee break. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. And then we'll jump in and test. I don't have any of the textures installed right now. Ground cover overhaul is Vert's mod. It basically just replaces some plants and whatnot. That's not really textures, so we'll play with the textures in a little bit. But I want to go and test. I think we'll start with clarity. I am going to have to make a new, start up a new character, because I need to test some of these other mods, like the Skyler's Courier Stash. The character I have, when I started that character, I had no mods installed, so all the Courier Stash stuff got dumped into my inventory. So, there you go. But, yep, I'm going to take a quick break, get some coffee, and because I'm desperately feeling the need for it. So, we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. I have coffee. I'm gonna need it. I don't know why I can't wake up today. Boy. Alright, so we should have game sign. Sound. Yes. We're just gonna load up Courier McTest face here. Coffee keeps the stream going. Yep, exactly. So this is... We have clarity on, so it does remove some of the brown tint and whatnot from the interior. Still a little for my liking. I'm not. It still looks a little brown, but that's okay. I'm not going to use any interior lighting mods this time around, because the last time I streamed New Vegas and my current Fallout 3 run, I think the interiors are a bit too dark for streaming, and I keep having to turn the Pip Boy light on, talking to NPCs and whatnot. So I'm not gonna do that. And I have, of course, the first-person camera fix, because that's important. You need to be able to see your feet. So when we go outside, we should not get bombarded with the DLC pop-ups. And look at that! Look how nice everything looks. There's Victor. We still have no textures on, but no pop-ups. No annoyances, just game. How about that? Yep. It's not orange. How about that? Oh, this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I like this. I think I'm going to go with clarity, for sure. I don't have electricity. I just saw up in the pop-up corner there was a message about dead money being enabled and level cap increased by 5. So yeah, I'm okay with this. I think this looks amazing. I think this looks freaking awesome. And this is vanilla. This is all vanilla textures. It actually looks pretty damn good. But we're going to change that. Yeah, this ground in the road, that's going to go away. Alright, I don't have the Sprint mod installed or anything yet. Do I have? Oh, I do have iHUD. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much. No, I'm not going to do reshade or anything like that. Nope. Keeping it simple. We're going with what Emil said. Keeping it simple, stupid. This is perfectly fine for me. Never used MO2. Any good tutorials you would recommend? I would recommend looking at Gamer Poets. Gamer Poets has some very good... I would say he's probably got the best stuff I've seen on not just MO2, but just modding Bethesda in general. I want to say he recently put something up regarding MO2. I might be wrong. Alright. I know how we can go and test Ron. Let's go test out the Ron mod, shall we? Let's go down here and test out the Ron mod. See what happens. Yeah, we're just going to finish. Let's go find some Scorpions to help us test out the Ron mod. Now, see, one of the things that Stewie's Tweaks has an option for is it will remove, see how we have the red Scorpion icon there? It removes those. So it's like in Fallout 4 in survival mode, you don't know where the enemies are. We're going to use that. Time to die.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Yep. It works. It just works. It just works. Ron Perlman loved that, yes. Hey, Moistly Drunk, how you doing? Alright, yep, Ron Perlman works. That's a keeper. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a way for it to randomize several sounds, but I think, Decker, you mentioned at one point that it would need script extender for that. That's fine. Alright, I'm okay with this. Oh, let's test night. Let's see how the night looks. Yeah, see that pop-up just said dead money. Level cap been increased by 5. You would need an NVSE. I'm fine with the 1. We'll give it a shot. So we're gonna set game hour 2. Let's do 1. $23. Should be 2 a.m. now. Why is it still? Why is it still, Yeah, we'll go past 11. Oh, whatever. NV has no sound descriptors. Gotcha. That's too bright. But, Easy Pete's confused. Oh, got a home, we'll go to sleep. Safer that way. Yep, we confused Easy Pete. We won. We won the game. Gonna have to rewatch the stream. Only caught part of the explanations, but got to find out what allowed you to decrease the number of plugins. Allowed you to decrease the number of plugins. I'm not sure I follow you there. Decrease the number of plugins. Not sure I follow you there, Moistly Drunk. Don't quite understand what you're referring to. Yeah, this is too bright. This is too bright. So we're gonna quit out of this. We're gonna put in the darker version. Let's see. Oh, you talking about the companion mod that lets me decrease the number of plugins. The mod allowed me to get rid of other... Oh, it's the, where is it here? The GIPS companion command. It's basically going to replace 4 plugins. I think if that's what you're talking about, I have a mod that lets me have access to different commands for companions, and it has options that's going to let me remove 4 mods that I'm currently using. So yeah, we'll get to that. That's definitely on the list for us to go and experiment with. So okay, gotcha now. That's what you were asking about. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm not going to bother switching. I'm going to turn off clarity normal and turn off clarity dark. We're going to go and try that. Hey, Legionary. Yep, GIP CCO, or CCC. Was it Companions? Companion, Command, and Conquer? The GIP Companion mod, yes. I'm going to be trying that out. New Vegas Heat Replacer, it's tracked. I'm not going to use it yet. It's too immature for my liking. I have the, is it the NVSC heat? I've been using that for ages, and it's perfectly fine for what I need. The mod that's out, it's a little, it needs a little more baking, I think, for me to use it, especially if it's something I'm streaming. I would have to do a full playthrough with it, and I'm not going to spend the time doing that. All right, so this is the darker night version. I'm not actually using a weather mod, Legionnaire. This is Clarity, and that's what we're testing. It basically removes the orange tint. And I just tested the normal version, and the night was much too bright for my liking. So there is a version that makes the nights 50% darker, supposedly. So we're going to actually set that now and see what that looks like. Oh, that's a big improvement. That is a big improvement. Use the mod you made? Well, which one? I know you made a couple. You're talking about the water patch mod? I haven't decided if I'm actually going to use the bottle mod yet or not. Because the water patch... I don't know if I'm going to use the bottle mod, Decker, because I'm running that in my other playthrough, my current playthrough, and I've got more purified water than I'll ever drink. It's like an abundance of it. So I'm on the fence if I'm actually going to use the bottle recycling mod or not. I haven't decided, but if I do, I am going to use that mod. Yes, I will use yours. If I decide to use the bottle mod. Yep, this is Clarity Darker Nights. Yep. And I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. I'm actually, for my next Fallout 4 playthrough, I'm not going to use a bottle recycler for that. Because I've got so much access to purified water, I'll never drink it. I've never been short of water once. In fact, I'm actually considering all the sinks and fountains that give purified water. I'm considering changing that over to give irradiated water. So there's no free purified water anymore, even in my player homes. Just changing the base forms to give just irradiated water. It'll make it a little more fun. That, combined with not using a bottle mod, I think it'll make it a little more challenging. Tried water overhaul? I don't think so. I don't think so. I have a bunch of stuff I'm tracking, and we're not going to get to it all today. I'm pretty much today, I'm just kind of going for textures and some other things. Yeah, I like this. Does this look okay to you guys? The darkness level. I don't think it looks too dark on stream. Hopefully. Coffee is ready. Coffee's very important. Nope, I'm not. The LOD I'm using is designed to work with the texture, the landscape textures that I'm going to be using. So I've already got an LOD mod off for that. Looks good. Yeah, I think this looks. To me, this looks great. It's personally, for me playing, I would prefer it to be darker. But for streaming, I think this is about as dark as it should be. Because I'm looking at my laptop, which always darkens the visuals anyway, and it's on the verge of being dark. Watching on 2 monitors, can't believe the difference in 2 visually. Yeah, I've got 2 monitors on my work computer, but they're work monitors. They're shitty office monitors that the company gave me, and you can't color calibrate them to be the same. And my day job requires on color accuracy for the most part, and I can't color calibrate the 2 monitors to have the same the same colors. It's amazing. But yeah, my laptop looks like it's on the verge of being dark enough. Nope, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Nope, I'm perfectly fine with it the way it is. On Fallout 4, that would remove most of the loot from containers. Geez, there's a bunch of them, Tasty. I'm actually the one I'm using. Well, actually, there's 2 I'm using. I can't recommend one because the ones that I use that change the loot tables are actually part of bigger overhaul mods. Frost. There you go. I'm using Thrive as the core of my Fallout 4 survival modding, and that there's a version of that reduces loot. It, for example, it reduces stim packs and RadAway supposedly by about 60%, even though I'm still finding a lot. There's another one I'm using, the DLC Levelless Integration mod, which has a reduced loot version. A Damn Apocalypse. Take a look at Damn Apocalypse by Payload. It not only reduces the amount of loot, but it makes it locational. So, meaning that you're not going to find stim packs and RadAway in the Super Duper Mart. You're going to find it in hospitals and places where it would make sense to find stim packs and RadAway. You'll find food where it would make sense to find food and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of mods that do that, and some of them are kind of old and haven't been updated. So I would suggest treading wisely with those older mods. They haven't been updated, but there's a lot of mods. But check out Damn Apocalypse if you're looking for something a little more hardcore. I would take a look at that. It might make changes that you don't want though. So Horizon reduces loot, but that mod is compatibility nightmare. And for me, it makes way too many changes that I don't want, and it's too much focused on settlements. That's why I have zero interest in Horizon. And the fact that yes, it's a compatibility nightmare. You have to patch freaking everything for it to work with the mods. All right, let's switch back to this. Hopefully we have. Hang on a second. We have music. We should have music. Okay. So I think Clarity Darker Nights is the winner. Clarity Darker Nights for the win. I kind of wanted to do some Stewie's tweaks, but honestly, playing Text File Simulator on a stream might not be all that entertaining. But I'm probably going to do this off stream, but just to give you guys an idea what Stewie's tweaks we were talking about earlier. These are all the, this is the INI file for Stewie's tweaks. If you want a feature activated, you literally just change the 0 to a 1 and save the text file. And that's it. And there's a little comment description of what each one does. The mod page has information. I'm probably going to do this off stream, because, you know, editing text files is not very entertaining. But the newer, he keeps adding stuff to it, and it's just insane. So I'm going to kind of go through. But I mentioned earlier before when we were testing the Ron Perlman mod, there's an option here that will basically remove NPCs from the compass. So you can have it like Fallout 4 survival mode where enemies don't show up on the compass. I'm going to use that. There's one that will show friendly or remove the friendly and neutral NPCs from the compass. I'm probably going to use that. There's a whole bunch of things I'm gonna go and play with, but I just want to show this to you because I'm not going to spend the stream doing this because it's kind of not all that exciting. And honestly, I don't have the brain power to do it right now. So, because I definitely need more coffee to be able to read all that stuff. What I wanted to test out next. Did I install that or did I not? Do I have to install it yet? I found a sky overhaul for the night sky. Or star overhaul. Night sky overhaul that recently came out. I wanted to go and test that out. Actually, let's do this. Let's add some textures here. Since we're doing the things. I'm going to go ahead and add natural landscapes and the terrain LOD. These are the spiffy Sky Trooper textures that I mentioned before. There's an optional file for LOD specifically for those textures. We're going to use that. And I'm going to go and activate all the other stuff here. We're going to do Oyo Bueno, NMC, and those. And I'm going to have NMC overwrite Oyo Bueno. And I'm going to have natural landscape, spiffy Sky Trooper stuff overwrite everything. Let's see. So after you tweak it, maybe post it. Oh yeah, I could do that. Can do, sure. Might not be to everybody's liking the things I'm going to choose. There's a lot of stuff in the descriptions. I just have no idea what it does, and it's just insane. You can probably spend a week playing around with the stuff in Stewie's tweaks and never finding something that. And never testing it all. It's insane the amount of stuff that keeps getting added to it. So we got the textures on, the base textures that I'm going to use. I have many more up here, but I'm not going to mess around with those. Things like high res posters, Hall of Equipment is what I've been using for some of the equipment, and there's a couple other ones here for clothing and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to leave those off for the time being. Pip Boy Retexture. Yeah, we'll put the Pip Boy Retexture on, because why not? Securitron. We'll try that one out. I want to make sure that overwrites anything else, so we're going to put that down below. I don't... Oyo Bueno. Actually, I think I might have disabled that. Hang on a second. Oh. Well, that's the meshes. I might want to remove those. We'll see. I didn't like the... Oyo Bueno has a retexture for the Securitrons, and I kind of didn't like them. I found... I don't remember with the mod author which one this is, but it's a nice 2K. Beautiful 2K retexture for the Securitrons. We're going to go with that one. Deckard spent about 2 hours going over the ini files of Stewie's tweaks and adjusting everything. Yeah, and then it's just insane. It's just insane that he just keeps adding stuff. And the stuff is amazing. It's like... How things like one of the new features that's been added that I'm going to use is it adjusts your what the hell is it? I want to get the wording right. I want to get the wording right here. Run slower in water. Scale movement speed when wading through water depending on depth of water. How fucking cool is that? How fucking cool is that? So when you're running through water, you actually will slow down. Personally, I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. One of the other things here that caught my attention. You can change the number of special points you start off with if you want. Custom number of special points to allocate in the Vigor Tester. Candy, you just bought New Vegas on GOG. I'm your guinea pig. That's cool. I'm okay with that. So I made you buy New Vegas, and apparently I made Vic buy Skyrim the other day. The Vic's going down the Skyrim rabbit hole. The no weight for armor worn is pretty good. I thought about that. That might be a little more. I'm not gonna say cheaty. It might be a little too easy mode for me. I don't know. I'm on the fence on something like that. Damn Apocalypse updated in October. Yes, Tasty. Payload updates that on a semi-regular basis. He doesn't come up with updates very often, but I say by very often I mean like there's at least a couple updates a year, but they're big updates. and Payload's very responsive to bug reports and things, and very good about getting back to people that have issues. 99% of the time they're user issues, but I definitely recommend that. It may, like I said, it may make a lot of changes you don't want, so check it out next edit, see what it actually does. But I like the fact that the loot is locational. I've been very tempted to try it out, but it would probably conflict with a lot of other mods I use, so we'll see. Hey Damien, how you doing? Am I using the new NVSe? Nope. A lot of that new stuff, for me, for streaming, it's too new. I would need to do a complete playthrough with it before I felt comfortable streaming with it, so I'm sticking with the old NVSe. It works perfectly fine for what I need. Doing a stream playthrough is not the time for me to be experimenting with cutting edge stuff like that. I'm not into rolling releases. Let's just say that. I like long-term support, although there is no support for NVSe anymore. But I think you know what I mean. I've tracked that stuff. It's in my list, but it's way too new for me to wanna devote. Yeah, I know. That's why I said rolling releases, because I know you're an Arch user. Advertises modular power armor rarity like some assembly required. Yeah, I think there's a combat module too, Tasty, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a combat module for that. Never played New Vegas. Oh, you are missing out. I'm biased though, because New Vegas was my first Fallout game. Recently dead NPC indicator. Show recently killed NPCs on the compass in light gray until they have been moused over. Things like the stuff is nuts. The stuff is nuts that Stewie's Tweaks has. So, but we're gonna, yeah, that's a rabbit hole I'm not gonna go down on stream. Textures. Oh, the nighttime sky texture. Did I download that, or did I just let's see here. No, that's Spiffy's. I may not have downloaded that yet. Where's this set? I think this might be it. Hang on a minute. I don't like it when mod authors don't name their files for the name of the mod. Give me 1 second. Yes, that is the name of the mod. Enhanced Vanilla Stars. Alright. I'm actually going to rename that. I don't like it when they do that. Name your file for the name of your mod, so when it goes into a mod manager, the user knows what the hell the name of the mod is. Oops. Not what I want. Alright, let's go give that a whirl. I had that in environment. And we're gonna... What version is this? I always like to put the version numbers into 1.0. That's the downside of downloading all this stuff manually, is you have to put the versions in manually, but I'm fine with that. It's a small price to pay. So that's just loose textures. That doesn't replace anything. There's no plugin. So I want to give that a whirl. That's relatively new. Give it a shot. See what it looks like. Yep. Okay. First Fallout game was Fallout 4. I still think New Vegas is the best. Oh, this was my first. I bought this maybe 6 months after it came out. Fell in love with it immediately, but I never bought all the DLC. 6 months after I bought this, I bought Fallout 3. And then my last time playing New Vegas was in 2015. I started it at the beginning of the year, hoping to finish it before Fallout 4 came out, but that never happened. So, I love them both for different reasons. Yeah, I won't say I love Fallout 4. I have fun with Fallout 4 because of mods, but I like it. I have fun with it, but I can't say I love it. Even though, honestly, I have more time in Fallout 4 than 3 in New Vegas combined. Which is pretty amazing. So already, I don't know if you guys can tell here, the ground textures. The ground textures look amazing. And I'm going to let that sit there. You can count the rocks. I believe the roads are from Spiffy Sky Trooper. NMC's texture pack has some very, very nice roads, but I think I like Spiffy's a little bit more better. Yeah, look at how the sun reflects off of them. You using this also, Decker? Yeah, I think Spiffy makes some of the best landscape textures I've ever seen. Look at that. You can count the bits of asphalt. Count the rocks. Yes. Let's pop around here a little bit. I don't have the sprint mod installed yet. So that's the Vert's Flora. Overhaul the rocks. The rocks are pretty damn good. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. I actually did play around with this the other day. But I wanted to show this to you guys. Look at that. Footprints. I think there's some tire tracks in here. This is awesome. You had no relation to Count Diamone. Or Hedley Lamar. So we got some nice rocks. Nice shrubbery. And this is the LOD that Spiffy Sky Trooper did for those textures. So this is custom LOD designed to go with Spiffy's mod. And that's what we're going to use. Alright, this is a good test, but let's do this. Let's swing on over to one of the things that's I have Stewie's Tweaks active. When Stewie's Tweaks updates, what you can do is you can carry your current INI file over to the new version, and it will update your INI file with all the new options, so you don't have to go and reset everything. So I updated this new install the other day. So one of the things you can do is you can set hotkeys. So if I press M, it takes me to the map. It defaults to my inventory. I can't remember what I have for the hotkey for go back to inventory. But if you're on, let's say I'm on quests. Yeah, see, I can. Oh, apparently I don't have this turned on yet for some reason. Oh, you're right, because I don't have this activated yet. If I hit M, yep, configure so add new options at the top of the INI file. Yep, I think that's how I have it set up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fast travel over to the Novax and take a look at the roads over there, because I did look at this the other day, and I want to show this to you guys. Yeah, so we're fine here. So, the other thing, we got all nice sidewalks. I don't think I have the signs. I have a mod for signs, too. Yeah. Oh, the transparency overhaul is something else I wanted to test. This is one of the things, the transparency overhaul mod that's been out recently and keeps getting updated. Hello, Vic. Oh, let's go say hello to Victor. And look at those wonderful textures on Victor. You can actually read H&H Tool Company on Victor's nameplate. How about that?
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
We have no idea who you are. We have not talked to you yet.
Be seeing you.
But yeah, that looks awesome. But what I wanted to show was on the road over here. Oh, you crossed the bridge. But let's take a look here at the roads, the landscape, the not having brown tint everywhere. Use the Fnv BSA decompressor? Yep. And for Fallout 3. I used that for Fallout 3 before it disappeared. And it does make a huge difference. So, yeah, this looks awesome. So when we cross the bridge over here, we should get the notification that we get the Sierra Madre radio. Because right now we don't have it. We do not have Radio New Vegas, Black Mountain, that's it. Here it goes. Sierra Madre broadcast found. There it is. But we could barely make it out. So we actually have to go track it down to start the DLC. It doesn't just get thrown at us at the beginning of the game. So I don't know. I think this looks pretty damn good. Concrete road. Concrete on the road there. The barriers. Everything looks beautiful. Oh! There's something else I wanted to go and test here in Novak. I don't have it installed yet. Looks pretty much like your game. Yeah, well, we're not done yet. We're just getting started. There's a new mod for the Novak hotel room that I want to go and test out. Actually, let's go test that out right now. Let's quit out of the game. Let me switch over to the desktop again. Let's do the desktop again. We should have... Yes. I've been using... Where's my damn cursor here? Novak Hotel Room. Everybody knows and loves the Novak Hotel Room. But what we're going to do here... There's a new one here. There's this little item right here. The Cozy Motel Room. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. What I've been using... Where's my downloads? I've been using the Novak Apartment mod for my last couple playthrough attempts. Let me just find that here. Novak Apartment is a complete overhaul for the hotel room. I love it. It's a wonderful player home mod. I'm going to use Sortomatic. Yes, Deckard. I have that on my list. I don't have it downloaded or installed yet, but I'm going to add that. And I'm going to add it for the truck base and anything else I have that there's a compatibility patch for, I'm going to use it. Of course I'm using Willow. Tasty? My philosophy regarding Willow is that the Willow mod should be a master file to falloutnv.exe. I'm sorry, to the falloutnv.esm. So that if you launch Fallout New Vegas without Willow, the game crashes. You have to have Willow active to play the game. Yes, we're going to use Willow. Absolutely, we're using Willow. Is there a mod for increasing graphics? School, courier, clothing mods? There's tons of texture replacers. There's different ways to enhance the visual quality. You can use EMBs. I'm not using an EMB personally. I find them more trouble than they're worth for the older games. But there's tons of texture mods. Textures are probably the easiest. The problem is, depending on your setup, you got to watch the size of the textures you're using. It's very easy to run out of video RAM depending on your hardware. But there's mods to help you work around that. I would recommend using... you definitely want New Vegas with the 4GB patch installed. Vanilla. Willow is vanilla. Change my mind. Thank you, Decker, for those bits. Yes, I agree. Yet, I believe that Willow should be the master file to falloutnewvegas.esm requirement. The game will crash if Willow is not installed. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But Novak Apartment, it's beautiful. I love this mod. It's quite a bit over the top for what I want for this playthrough. I've used it for the last, the playthrough I currently have going, and the one I started and abandoned before that. So we're not going to use Novak Apartment as much as I love it. I'm going to give the Cozy Motel Room a try. It's basically a enhancement for the vanilla motel room. Adds the dead money, the hot plate for cooking. Adds a few little odds and ends, and it just adds a workbench. Some little, just makes it a little bit more, better. Like Moira would say. Fixes the window. So I want to try that. I want to absolutely try that. So let's go ahead and download that now. I think this is, and this just came out, December 6th. This mod just came out. So people are still making player homes for New Vegas, and it's awesome. But yeah, I'm going to be using Willow. Going to be using the mobile truck base. Going to be using Underground Hideout. Going to be using quite a few of the mods that I've been using. If you've seen any of my previous New Vegas streams, but I'm whittling it down. Like I said, no new content for the most part. Only new content's basically going to be Willow and After School Special. So what is this called? Cozy Motel Room. Let's actually change this. I'm almost out of coffee again. That we cannot have. No, according to this, it says base mod and replace in-game fridge. It's one ESP. That's it. That's the mod. You do not need them both. Hey, Alice. Ultimate question might be a little inappropriate. Courier? Ghoul Courier? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let her win. Thanks for that follow. I would suggest you go to Nexus. I will tell you one that I am using. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. A Ghoul Courier, I have no idea. I can't help you there. Where's my... I thought I opened this up in a new folder here. Hang on a second. Where the hell did my download history go? I would suggest for clothing textures, there's a couple. You have a few options. Waistline clothing high res texture. I would suggest this one. I don't have. Do I have a mod list? Will you let Willow peg you? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not going there. Not that... it's not one of those streams there, Alistair. Not one of those streams. What happens with Willow stays in the Novak bungalow. What happens with Willow stays with Willow. Yeah, there's certain parts of Willow that we're not going to be able to stream. So, yeah. Yeah. That's special. Oh, what the hell am I looking for? Oh. Give me 1 second here. Let me find... Give me 1 second. I want to find you guys a link. I have my YouTube playlist for New Vegas. I just want to find a link to that. I have my current mod list that I'm using that has all the a lot of the mods I'm going to be using for this playthrough are in that. I just want to find that. I'll drop that in the chat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. YouTube is being YouTube. To answer your question about the clothing mods, the easiest thing for me to do is just to post the link to my mod list. Because I have clothing mods in that. Rather than go and spend the time to find them all individually. Let's do this. There will be no anime mods. I'll tell you what. So there you go. And that should be... That's the mod list for... Actually, oh. I thought these had links on them. Okay, that's the mod list, but apparently I never actually put links on those. I thought I did. I apologize for that. Unless... I thought I had one with actual links in it. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm having a brain seizure. Which is nothing new for my streams. If you're new here, you'll get used to it. There it is. I just got to come up with a link for it now. Okay. Use this link instead. That's the link to my updated New Vegas mod list that has links to all the mods on the Nexus. There are clothing texture mods in there. Sorry it took so long to find that. But I would recommend looking through that and just looking through. There's the Wasteland Clothing high-res texture. There's Hall of Equipment, I think it's called. That has some... yeah, that has some Overhaul clothing textures in it. You can mix and match, let things overwrite, and find something there that might suit your needs. Hey, Grimstalker. How the hell are you? Enjoy that lurk. I think it's time for coffee. Yes, anime and tactical mods. Those are definitely a thing. Spice of Life. I actually have that. I'm tracking that. Is that... doesn't that require a different body type? I have had that tracked for ages. I think that requires a body replacer, which I am not going to use. Doesn't that require the Type 3 bodies? Or am I thinking of another mod? Am I thinking of another mod? Yeah, it's it requires the female Type 3. I'm not using that. Nope. I'm not installing any body mods. Like I said, I'm going to keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm not going to get too crazy with that stuff. So, no, I'm not going to use that. There's another one I am going to use. Oh, I have... that's one of the ones I want to go test out. It's supposed to add stuff to the leveled lists. Another armor mod. I can't remember the name of it quite yet. But, yeah, I want to use that, but because of the body requirement, I'm not going to. So, it looks cool as hell. Add some pretty cool outfits to the game. But, and I would be playing a male character on this anyway, so... but add some pretty cool stuff. Plan to use a back mod? Yep, I'm going to use the Black Wolf one that I've been using. That should already be in here. I'm 99% sure I left it. Black Wolf backpacks, same one I've been using. Yep. Actually, the mod author, there's a Fallout 4 version of this. The person that made the Fallout 3 version ported it to Fallout 4. It's actually on the Fallout 3 mod page, but there's a Fallout 4 version of the Black Wolf backpack. Super simple. Does what it says on the tin. I might actually use that at some point for Fallout 4. Hey, Austin. How you doing? Let me catch up on chat here. New Vegas was the first to have body physics. Was it? I did not know that. That's good trivia. All right, before we go, I got to stop and get some coffee here. Let's did I install this? No, I actually want to install that oh, we didn't I didn't go and test this. We went and tested the texture. I wanted to test out the sky replacer. All right. So this is why I need coffee. I can't think. Okay. What is the version of this? I want to get the version number on this. I want to go test the star replacer, and I want to go test the Novac room. Version 1.0. Okay. I want to get this installed. And activate. And now it's coffee time. We'll come back. We'll jump in. We're going to go test out the enhanced vanilla stars that we added. And then we'll test out that Novac motel room and see what that looks like. But I need coffee. Coffee is very important. Without coffee, the stream does not go. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright. We're back. We're back. Let me load up into the game here. Just like Fallout 3, the main menu music is very, very loud. Vic, thank you very much for that resub, Vic. How the hell are you? Yeah, I know, Decker. I'm comfortable doing it the way I'm doing it. But thanks. How you doing, Vic? Vic! Vic. Yeah. Thanks for that resub, Vic. Sorry that took a little longer than I had planned on. Number one, I had to feed the cat. And number two, I went into Stewie's Tweaks and actually enabled the deselect quest because it was bugging me that I didn't have that active. So now we can deselect quests. We don't have to have any active quests. So, what we're going to do... Oh, since Vic's here, we have to go and test the Ron Perlman mod again for Vic. Vic is a devout believer in the Church of Ron, and it wouldn't be right to not test that with Vic here. Oh, I also enabled Electricity because Lore Master Alistair was acting about the Electricity mod, which adds working street lights throughout the Mojave. But we have that now. When we test the night sky, the lights will be on. Yes, being able to deselect quests is very important. Alright, so we're going to do the thing again. We're going to go up, and we'll give us a good opportunity to test the textures and whatnot up this way. We'll head up to the graveyard again. Vic, we have a Ron Perlman Death mod installed. It's only one Ron quote, but one Ron quote is better than no Ron quotes. And there were two versions of the mod. The one we're using has 50% more Ron. So, more Ron is best Ron. So we're just going to go say hello to those rad scorpions again. Just find some happy little rad scorpions down this way somewhere. There they are. Yeah, we're fine. Do your worst.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
There we go. Ron is in New Vegas. The other thing I have for Stewie's Tweaks that is active is right now I'm doing my scroll wheel, and you notice I'm not going to the third person. You have to actually hit the change view key, and then the scroll wheel works. So one thing I could never stand is accidentally scrolling the mouse and then jumping to the third person, because I can't stand third person. Very rarely do I do anything in third person, so that's a thing. So what we're going to do now is two things. We're going to turn it to night. And look at that, we got street lights. And in a minute, they should actually be, there we go. Working street lights and, oh. Game's confused, they should come back on here. When you do a set hour like that, set game hour, sometimes they don't work quite right. We'll give them a second. Oh, there they go. See, they're fading on. They're actually fading on, so we have gonna go home and sleep. Safer that way. Working lights in beautiful downtowns. Good. I almost said Springvale. Beautiful downtown. Whoop. Huh. That's odd. I think sometimes the game gets confused with these when you do a set game hour. I've noticed that before. But look at that sky. Look at that night sky. Stars. We got a moon. Looks pretty awesome. Yeah, we're not restarting. This is for science, so I'm not too worried about it. But those are the street lights. They're everywhere. But I think that sky looks pretty damn good. The moon looks awesome. So I think that's a keeper. I think that's a keeper. Alright, so let's go check out that hotel room. Vic's gonna buy New Vegas now. Well, you just bought Skyrim yesterday. Vic, I said earlier, you decided to buy Skyrim on Friday, and Candu said he's gonna have to go rebuy New Vegas now. So, I'm a bad influence on you guys, aren't I? Oh, look at this. This looks awesome.
Hey there.
Hey there. Alright, we're just gonna go unlock the door here. Check out the hotel room. Yeah. That sky looks pretty... I like that. I don't know how well it's gonna show on the stream, but you can actually see the stars. Apparently they're not just random, they're actual... there's actual constellations up there, which is kind of cool. We're not gonna go talk to Jeannie May. I think we could just be able to... do the thing for science. Hey, there we go. Ranger gray hat. We got cards. So I think doesn't the vanilla room have a teddy bear in it? I think it does. The crappy window isn't there. Foot lockers. We got plenty of storage. We got a radio. Pre-war book. We can take the Scribe Yearling or not. Yeah, it's essentially the vanilla room, but it's more better. A free loft Phantoma. There's a little bit of loot, but it's not crazy. Cooking station works. Yeah, there's a few doctor's bags, which is fine. It's not crazy full of loot. I'm okay with that. Workbench. Oh, I'm gonna reinstall the mod. Actually, I don't think I had New Vegas. I'm using a mod for Fallout 3 that lets you... It actually opens the repair menu at a workbench. And you have to pay caps to repair your stuff at a workbench, depending on your repair skill. So I'm going to be using that. And I do have a couple mods. I'm not going to test them today. Oh, yeah, we got to get the poster textures replaced. Those look terrible. Those look awful. I have a mod for that. I'm looking at a couple mods similar to what I'm using for Fallout 3 BA Repair. That lets me repair my equipment with junk. So junk will actually do something. Not going to test those today. I'll probably do those at some point later on. But a little bit of ammo here. I'm actually leave the ammo stuff here. You know, I'm probably going to leave not use the loot because it looks kind of cool having the clutter here. Because I'm sure this stuff does not respawn. I'm assuming it doesn't. First aid box. Okay, that loot I would use, for sure. But it's pretty cool. Working light switches? No working light switches. I think I have a mod for that. I think I have a mod that adds working light switches to a lot of the cells. I'll have to see about that. This is cool. What do you guys think? New Novak hotel room? Like I said, I love the Novak apartment, but I think it's a little over the top for what I want for this playthrough. So... all I need now is the mesh replacer I have for Fallout 3 that plays the Fallout 4 trailer on the TV. Yeah, Fallout 3, I have a player home mod that actually has a mesh that replaces all these TVs in the game. And it actually plays the Fallout 4 trailer, the teaser trailer. And when we were in, we did Point Lookout. We were in the last dungeon of Point Lookout in the laboratory. There's a wall of these, and there's literally like a dozen of these TV screens playing the Fallout 4 trailer. It was amazing. It was glorious. Yes, Crunch reminded me that about the Crunch asked for Ron, and I remembered that I had forgotten to install the Ron mod. And Crunch posted the link for that. So, thanks to Crunch, we have Ron. I would have remembered. It was actually in my tracking list, but I just couldn't remember what the hell it was called. Yeah, it's more, better. So we have lights. I think this is going to work. Let's head over to the 188. See what's going on over at the 188. Let's turn off the quest. Let's see how things look at the 188. No, we don't want to go there. I don't have God mode on yet. I will be using the Courier Stations mod again, because I love the Courier Stations mod. Here's Veronica.
Hey. No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Well, we got to do something about those textures, Veronica. None of your business.
That's why I asked. My business is boring. You try trading and scavenging for a living and see if you don't start nosing into other people's affairs. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
Goodbye.
See you around.
We'll catch you up with her later. Yeah, I'm not going to use any NPC overhauls or anything. I don't like the NPC overhauls that I've seen. So we'll be traveling with the vanilla companions, other than Willow. Oh, speaking of which. All right, let's So the test results. Electricity looks great. The sky looks great. The Novak hotel room looks great. These the landscape overhaul looks great. Actually, let's Whoops, Game Gower. Let's take a look at this stuff in the daytime, since we're out here. With clarity and all the new textures and everything, let's take a look at how things look. I like it. Oh, of course there'll be a mod list there, Vic. Once, because I'm just getting started. This is going to be a while. But I wanted to get a head start on it while I had the time, because honestly, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, we're getting close to the end of those. And I want to start this sooner rather than later, so... I got a lot of testing to do, though. Hey, Delicious Cornbread, how you doing? Yes, Spiffy Skytroopers textures, absolutely. How the hell are you? Yeah, I want to do a partial playthrough before I start actually streaming it. Make sure everything works. Because I know I'm gonna probably have a little bit of patching to do, so... But I'm going to have to spend... I'm going to probably put about 30 or 40 hours into playing. Make sure everything works. Just works. Before I get into a playthrough and find out we got issues. But, yeah, things like today, I just kind of want to run around, try things, see how things look and work and whatnot. Oh, for the... Yes, actually can do, yes. The COVID test. Yes, I passed. Thank you for reminding me. I was going to mention that yesterday. Completely forgot. Yeah. COVID results came in. I passed, everybody. Yeah, negative. So I get to go have holidays next weekend. Yep, everything is A-okay. I studied all night for that test and I passed. So, we're good to go. I get to have holiday dinner next weekend with my family. A week late. Oh, thanks for those bits, Can Do. Appreciate that. Yep. Completely back up to full hit points. I can travel now to see family and friends with a clear conscience, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, this looks pretty damn good. I'm very happy with this. So, companions. Let's quit out of this. Oh, thanks everybody. Appreciate that. Yep, I was a hurting unit a week or so ago. All is right with the world. Alright, let's do the thing that we were talking about, companions. Let's install that GIP mod. Let's get GIPed. GIP companions control. What version is that? .60. Oh, I think we can quit that. We don't need to know when the stream's starting. We can quit that. Alright, so this is the mod I was mentioning earlier. That's going to replace 4 companion mods for me. In fact, I'm going to leave them in here for now, but we had, where are we here? All companions essential, which I'll be playing hardcore. Your companions can die, and the thought of losing Eddie, it's just a no. So I'm going to make my companions essential for hardcore. Replaces that. The follower home marker. Unlimited ammo. And there was one other one. Oh, unlimited companions. Multiple companions. So 4 mods. This one mod will replace. And I'm very happy about that. Oh, thanks, Lore Master. Appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, I took the test on Monday and didn't get the results until yesterday morning, so that's why my Christmas kind of got canceled. But I had X's for eyes about a week or so ago. It was not looking the goods. It was very much the bads. I'm not going to worry too much about Lord Order right now because this is for science, so this is just for testing. So GIP Companions and Command and Control replaces those 4 mods, and what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Prim, and I have a batch file that adds the required junk components to my inventory, and we're going to fix Eddie, and I want to see how that all works. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Actually, we can do it with this. I want to test the actually, hang on a second. Do I have the Courier? We should test it with a couple. Look, Courier Stations. All right, we're gonna add the Courier Stations mod. The one of the features I like about this is I like the ability to set a player home or any location as a companion's home, so you're not just the lucky 38. Because I'm gonna be using Underground Hideout again. In my current playthrough, Underground Hideout is where I send all my companions. I have a mod that adds an item in dialogue item into their inventory. I'm sorry. A dialogue item in the dialogue tree, so you can actually tell them that this is your home, and when you dismiss them, that's where they go. This mod supposedly has a function to replace that. So we're going to test it with the Novak hotel room. I'll tell Eddie to stay there, and I want to try it again with the Courier Stations. We'll try a couple different places. Actually, there's a station right in Prim that we can test it out with. But maybe we'll try the Good Springs one just for something different. So let's jump back into the game. Get Testy McTest base back up and running again. You have to work again today, Cornbread. Are you staying awake and have to go in tonight? Oh, before we'll head outside first. We'll check out MCM. There's some things in MCM I'm gonna wanna. Oh. All right, for the GIPs, things that I want to change. Companion visible, no. We want select mode only. I think everything else I'll leave for now. And I want the, see, there's infinite companion ammo. Draw with player, which I think is very cool, so like in Fallout 4. When you draw your weapon, your companions will as well. Unlimited companions and disable companion wheel, no. I want the companion wheel. So we're going to go and test that. And I think that's all I want to really try. All this other stuff, I'll figure that out on my own. Go and test all that. Some pretty cool stuff, though. And what we got to do, Bat, Eddie. I added 3 scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and a scrap electronics to my inventory, so I can go and fix Eddie. And let's go to Prim. Oh, there's Prim Station. That's the actual... We'll go to Prim Station. That's one of the Courier Stations. Off tonight. Cool. Got 2 hours of sleep. Oh, boy. I feel like I got 2 hours of sleep. Well, I think you more than deserve a night off there, Cornbread. Alright, let's take care of these guys here first. We're just gonna introduce them to the kill command. Because I don't feel like dealing with them. And on the fly, absolutely. Yep, just... You gotta have MCM. Whoop. Hit the escape key, go back to the main menu, mod configuration. I got all these options here for the adjustable HUD and iHUD and whatnot, but JIP, excuse me, JIP, CC and C, everything is, yep, Just like MCM and Fallout 4, all this stuff is changed on the fly. So if you don't like something, you don't have to quit the game, change it. You just uncheck it right there. It's pretty cool. Eddie! I'm sorry, Damaged Robot. Try and fix. I think my repair skill on this test character is only like 25 or something. That's why I have the bat file. Let's see. Companion protocol begin. Right. And that. Oh, cool. So it works. Yay. Chip Companion's command and control is ready to use. To activate the command interface, press and hold C. Numerous settings can be customized by the mod's MCM control panel. Tutorial mode is currently enabled. Recommended that you spend a few minutes, yada yada. Yeah, I'm going to leave the tutorial mode on for a while. For sure. So let's take a look around here. If there's any other convicts. Last few nights were Terabad. Oh, I think you definitely, even if you didn't have a Terabad night, I think you deserve it. Yeah, I don't have any texture overhauls for the clothing yet, so. All right, let's test this. So you hold. Oh, cool. I'm holding C. So there's all the options that you would get in the companion wheel. And if I let go of C, hit E, I still get the companion wheel. Because I will not play without the companion wheel. I think it's under there as a crunch as the mod configuration manual. If you're talking about searching on Nexus, I think it's listed as the mod configuration manual. Or mod configuration menu. I think. You can resize the JIT menu. Okay. Yeah, that's I don't want them. I basically I'm fine with them the way they are, as long as they're not on my game the entire time, like I've seen some people play. I just don't want them on the screen at all. Mouse to select to scroll. So this is kind of cool, and then you can actually oh. Nope. This is going to take a little... Oh, center button. Oh, cool. All right, so without opening it, if you want to get their inventory without the companion wheel, hold down C, scroll, and then the center button. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, that I will probably use. All right, he turned yellow here for a second, though. This is going to take some getting used to. So I right-click, he turns yellow. What happens if I do this? No, I punch Eddie. Okay, there's that. How do I get the... how do I get the, deck? How do I select the, how do I get the hold wheel? Oh, never mind, I found it. Reading helps. Reading definitely helps. That's what the tutorial mode is for. Holding down the center button, I get this extra menu. And I can control the set the home marker. Oh! Oh, this is cool. You could actually get options. Alright. And I'm going to guess... See, the issue, the one... not really an issue. The drawback of the companion home marker mod that I've been using is... It sets it, whatever you set, like if I set Eddie to stay at the underground hideout, it would set every companion to stay there. This, I'm guessing it's on a per companion basis. Alright, let's test this out. Let's actually take him back to Novak. Let's go to Novak. Let's go to the apartment. It is per companion. That's cool. I like that. Alright, we're going to set this as his home location. Does it recognize mod edited player homes? We'll find. Yeah, I'm gonna actually take him over to Good Springs. It does. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take him over to the Good Springs Courier Station and test it over there as well. So C, right click, hold down the button, set home markers. So yeah, essential. When I'm in hardcore mode, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to enable that checkbox. That's cool. Set home marker. Set current location. Home marker was set to current location. Okay. So Eddie. So if I dismiss him. Eddie. Oh. Okay, did I do something wrong? Apparently I did something wrong. Okay. I guess that's not... You just don't dismiss... You have to use another... No, Eddie, come back! So you don't actually dismiss them. Okay, let's... Oh! I just saw it. I just saw it. This is going to take some getting used to. Oh. Go to home marker. You have... I just did. Alright, let's try this again. This is going to take a little getting used to. Nope. Okay, set home marker. Current location. Okay. And then right click. Go to home marker. Eddie is already at the location. But he follows me. Alright, I'm gonna have to research how to actually do that. Dismissing him through JIP. Alright, we'll give that a shot. Use crafting station, relax, step back. Follow, I don't want him to wait. Open inventory, use aid, attack. I don't see a dismiss option. So let's try it this way. Oh. Go to home marker. Let's try him outside, actually. Nope. Aha! That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah, I figured it out while you were typing that, Deckard. There he is. Alright, cool. Alright. Getting confused? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anything. The key basically just unlocks the door. I don't think it actually means anything. It's a good theory, though. Hey, Ninjor, how you doing? So can I get him to follow me from here? Okay. Will he follow me? Hey, that worked. Alright. Cool. How's it going, Ninjora? Alright, let's try this then. Let's turn off this quest. Let's go back to Good Springs. We'll go to Good Springs Station and try it. Well, my Christmas was eh. I was kind of stuck at home. But I streamed. I streamed all day for Christmas, so it wasn't too bad. Other than, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was fun just to kind of play video games all day, but I would have rather been having mom's home cooking, but I'll get that next weekend. Alright, so let's try this again. We'll right-click, center-click, set home marker. Current... Home marker was set to current location. Alright. Let's go back outside. He's still here. And then we're going to see, right click, center click, go to home marker. You have not set a home marker for Eddie, but I just did. It just told me that I did. Alright. Yeah, this is going to take a little getting used to. Set home marker. Custom. Okay. Nope. Go to home marker. You have not set a home marker for Eddie, but god damn it, I did. Set home marker. Current location. Let's see if it's stuck. Might be something with the cell, perhaps, that it's not working. Yeah, it's not saving it. Yeah, it's not saving it. Well, it doesn't like this one. For whatever reason. Yeah, it's not recording that. I have an idea. Let's, actually go back. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do something else. We're gonna save here. And I'm going to go install Underground Hideout. I'm going to install Underground Hideout, and I want to see if it works there. If it doesn't work there, then that's a problem. Let's see. I'm not going to switch sources here. I'm just going to activate a mod, and then we're going to load that back up. There we go. Let's move that up and relaunch. Yeah, this is why I want to do a full playthrough. I don't want to be doing this on an actual gameplay stream. So, but for today, it's for science, so it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Come on, Eddie. Okay, those are all the add-ons for Underground Hideout. Based off cell ID, I have no idea. I don't think the older games had, like, location keywords, like Fallout 4 does. Do we have a map marker for this? It's right there. Well, I honestly, if it doesn't work in the, if it doesn't work in there, I'm okay with it not working there, because really the only thing I'm concerned about is Underground Hideout. As long as it works there. I have no, Oh, hang on a minute. You know what? I may have... Yes. I have... Do I have ammo? I have ammo. Hang on a second. Yes, for science. Eddie, you're not... Oh, shit. Eddie's down. Oh, noes. Eddie's down. Alright, for science, we're not going to do this. Kill. 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 There. This is something else we need to test. Come on, Eddie. We're not in hardcore mode. You gotta get up now, bud. Come on, bud. There you go. The weapon retextures. We never tested those. So this is the... Oh, look at this. You can actually see N99 10mm engraved on the side of it. That looks pretty cool. Let's see. Laser pistol. That doesn't really look any different. I'm not going to use Eve this time around either. I've been using Eve for ages. I'm going to go without Eve this time. So, no energy weapons. Twitch app is flaming pile of crap. Need to reinstall or something. Update is completely... Oh, man. You seem to have a lot of problem with that. That Twitch app. Yeah, I'm not going to... I kind of wanted to go without Eve this time just because I've used it for so long. I forgot what the vanilla game is like. And honestly, I'm finding the Fallout 3 version of it makes a lot of changes I don't like. Like, it changed A321's plasma rifle to some, like the old P94 plasma caster. And I went back and replaced the mesh and the animations for it, and it just... I didn't like the actual mesh changes that it makes. I think the New Vegas one does the same thing for some of them. So... I like Eve, but I'm probably not going to use it this time around. Caravan Shotgun. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that looks cool. I think I like those. I think I like those textures. Those are cool. Alright. The real reason we're here is Underground Hideout. We're going to have to... I don't think that this is locked or anything. Eve caused problems for you can't do. I never actually had problems with it. I just want to play without it for once. I've used it for so friggin' long. Oh yeah, that's right. The New Vegas version of Underground Hideout gives you the option to do a quest. No, just give me the key. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? Welcome. Hey, there we go. No, we're going to disable reactor power usage. I just want the house. I don't want, I don't need the immersion of having to manage the power. Alright, so, let's try keeping Eddie at home here. Alright, that was, see, that was already activated. Okay. Oh. It helps if I can actually see him. Yeah, see, it's not sticking. It's stuck in the hotel room. Alright, where is he? Did he actually stay here? I'm confused now. Did he actually stay here? Set home marker. Okay. I told him to wait. Oh, that's auto walk. Yeah, it's still not recording the home location. Yeah, it's not its home marker was set the current location. But it doesn't keep it. And if I take him outside and dismiss him, they'll tell him I don't have a home location set. Oh, I think I told him to wait again. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy this, to be honest. This is a little kludgy. Yeah, it's not setting it. Yeah, see, it sets it out here. I'm gonna look into that. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. At least I know it doesn't just work. That makes me sad. Right, let me switch over here. Hang on a second. Button. There. There we go. Alright, I'll have to figure that out. I won't do that now. What time is it? Almost noon. I've got a little bit of time left here. What else can I do? What else was on my list here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to research this a little bit more. I'm not impressed right now. The fact that the player homes aren't sticking for locations, not impressed. The other mod just works, so. Trying to think what else the hell I wanted to do here today. Give me one. You know what? Let me take another. Oh, I know what we got to do. There's a couple other things. Yes, I wanted to go and test out this transparency overhaul. Let's take a look at this real quick. And then I need some coffee. The transparency overhaul. There's a version of it for Fallout 3, but it came out too late for me to start using. It kind of fixes a lot of the glass transparency. Glass items that you couldn't see through before, you now can. Like these are the Mojave Outpost booths. And it also fixes... Where is it here? Camp McCarran. Adds transparencies to the windows in Camp McCarran, and there's an optional plugin to give it a sky. So where are we here? So, I don't know if you can actually see it here. But you can actually see the night sky. Camp McCarran. So I want to go test that out. I think that's something else we can do. So I think I downloaded that. Did I download that? I did. I did download that. So let's do this. Let's take a break. I gotta stretch legs, get a cup of coffee. No, it's mesh replacers. It is, it's mesh replacers and textures. So, all new meshes replace all that stuff. So, let's do a quick break. I desperately need some more coffee. And we'll go install another mod and do some science experiments. Because science is fun. I will see you guys back here in just a couple minutes. Yes, I think we have actually everything back now. Yep, there we are. We should have the game and the musics and all that good stuff. Vicky, good to see you. I hope you're happy holidays to you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming and saying hello to us. Doing our science experiments. I actually think, well, a couple things I want to try. I'm gonna want to try. Yeah, I'm very disappointed that the set home marker for that companion mod isn't working. Let's try this. Two things I want to do. I want to actually... Where's my companion home marker? I want to see if this is actually still going to work with Jip. So, follower home marker. We'll try that. And let's go back and add the transparency overhaul. There's a couple different places that this actually works in. Okay, that does have an ESP. That's okay. I have the mod limit fix thing activate. Did I actually activate that? The mod limit fix, yes. More mods are better mods. Yep, Fnv Mod Limit Fix. That is activated. That's another script extender plugin that's come out within the past few months. Fixes a big problem with the game. Everybody seems to think that New Vegas has a 255 plugin limit. Oh no. No, it's closer to about 150 140-ish. This fixes it. It's a kind of a game engine issue. This fixes it. Actually, I think my performance has gone up a little bit since I started using it, too. Everything seems a lot smoother for some reason. Could be placebo effect. Vanilla 64 mods? No. It's more than that. It's like 120, 140. I think it's about 140. 120 is when it starts to get wonky. Actually, I did want to see. I thought there was an actual another McCarran. Give me 1 second. There was another Camp McCarran mod. It's Black Magic. It's Black Magic Cornbread. I thought there was another... Ah, hold on. I just found... Camp McCarran Terminal. Okay. This includes my own scratch-made versions of... So this does replace. Okay, this is the mod I was thinking of here. The Camp McCarran Glass Replacer. When you go through the terminals, you can't see through the windows. Now you can. So apparently, the transparency overhaul does as well. Yeah, actually, it does the, whoops. What the hell happened here? Hold the bus. Where are we? How come that's not showing up here? The there it is. Yeah, that does actually do the escalators. Yep, I think that was a picture in here. It takes care of so this is the hangar at Nellis. You got light coming in, but you got no windows. Well, this adds windows, so all that light can come in. The Novak sign adds a little bit of transparency to that. But it did fix the escalators. Yes, it did. Right there. So that's less translucent than alternative. That's vanilla. And that one you can actually see a little bit. I think there's a couple different versions of that. So we're going to try that. We'll try those. And then we'll go and try the companion, the home marker mod. We'll give that a whirl. Just switch sources here. Should have the game here in a second. There we go. Moved my file stuff to another drive. Now my Xedit doesn't recognize plugins anymore. Oh geez. Is there? What if you just remove that cache path? Isn't a folder decker? I honestly don't know. Because I had no idea New Vegas was so limited, hadn't played it yet. My usage has been Fallout 3, or Fallout 4 and Skyrim, Fallout 4 similar limited. Supposedly it is, Vicky. Supposedly Fallout 3 has a similar limit. But I honestly don't know what it is. It's probably similar. And I think there's a mod limit fix mod for Fallout 3 as well. What was I going to say? I've never used more than like 100 mods for either game, just because it does get wonky. And somebody explained it one time on one of the forums a while back. There's an issue with the executable for New Vegas that it skips a bunch of the addresses that would normally be allow you to install plugins, and it starts out like in some insanely high number, so you basically are limited to about 140-ish plugins. 42, yes. Fallout 3 has a plugin fix too. Yes, yep. I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, if you look up the mod limit fix mod on Nexus, it goes into more technical detail. But that's kind of what I recall it being. That there's an actual issue with the executable itself. That instead of starting off at 0 for the allotment for the plugins, it starts off at like some insanely high number, so you actually get to use less. I've never used... I think 120 is the most I've ever had, and that's in my current playthrough that I have going. Because people say much above that, around, especially around 140, it definitely gets wonky. So, I want to make sure that, before we go, come on. How do I uncheck this? I don't want this to, I want to uncheck this here. Let's leave. No. Yeah, this is not something I'm enjoying getting used to all this. Set home marker. I want to disable this. Is it actually working now? Let's try something here. It worked. Okay, it was already set from that save. It was already set. Do I actually have to quit the game for it to register? Hang on a minute. Alright, I'm gonna... Let me deactivate this mod here. Let's try this. Since this is for science, give me 1 second. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna relaunch. Because you guys saw, it would not stick before. All those times I tried to get it to stick, it would not stick, and all of a sudden it's already enabled. Yes, it just works. I mean, if I have to quit the game and reload it for that to work, I'm probably okay with that. It's kind of annoying. Set current. And if I do it again... No. Go to home marker. Good Spring Station. And there he goes. Alright, well, let's go to Underground Hideout then. Let's try it again. That's weird. Alright, let's put God mode back on. Yes. Todd has allowed this to work. Praise to Todd! At least now I don't have to deal with the mantises. Oh, for a second I thought we were a sub or something. Cause that's my when somebody subscribes sound. Just give me the key. I'm confused. I'm easily confused. You guys should know that by now. Oh, lights. All right, Eddie. Let's try this. Disable. I just want the damn house. Is he stuck out here? Eddie! Come on, bud. We're in here. Nope. Where's the damn... Oh, there he is. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, he must have picked up the, his battle music from the mantises out there. I'm confused. Set to current location. Okay. Go to home marker. You have not... Yeah. Okay. Let's save. Let's quit. Main menu. And we'll load. Pavlov would be pleased. Let's take him outside. Okay. There he goes. Oh, that's also my raid sound. When we get raided, that's what plays. Get him, Eddie. Okay. He's busy. Who are you? Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta get you to the we gotta get you to the followers, get that gun upgraded, don't we? Yes, we do. Alright, we'll help Eddie out here in a minute. Yeah, you need your gun upgraded, friend. Oh boy. Alright. No. Go to home marker. Hey! It worked. So I think I have to save and reload the save for that function to work. Switch sounds to Fallout 4 clips like a noise. No, that would really confuse me, Cornbread. I have enough problems remembering keyboard command, like a lockpicking between games. That would confuse the absolute hell out of me. There he is. So apparently, I can set the home marker, quit, save, and come back, and it works. I'm okay with that. If it saves me a plugin, I'm okay with that. Yes. Yep. And also GIP, which is a extension for NVSE. It's an extension library. So you need MCM. Well, actually, you need NVSE, obviously. You need MCM and you need GIP. All right, let's do this. Let's do one more test, and then we'll head over to McCarran. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. But if that works, I'm okay with that. Let's do one of the other courier stations. Let's go. I actually think there's one. The El Rey Motel. The El Rey station. We'll try that. Because it's right across from Camp McCarran. Alright. We'll try this here. No. Set home marker. Okay. Now, if I were to go and dismiss him. No. Eddie is already at the so that worked. Now it seems to be... Let's try this. Okay. It's working now. Don't ask me why, but it's working now. There he is. Okay. All right. No idea why it's working now, but it's working. It just works. All right. I'm okay. If it works, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'll go across in the daytime. So we're right across the street from Camp McCarran. And then we can go over there and check out the hallways, check out that transparency stuff, and see what it actually does. See what happens. I do have autosaves disabled, because those tend to corrupt your saves, so actually I should anyway. Obviously we're not going to be playing on this, but yeah, that's all off. Yeah, we're going to be playing with all the autosaves turned off. Autosaves bad. Oh, look at already. Look at that. The sun's coming through the glass. Look at that. That's cool. A noise. We'll skip Major Daughtry for now. You got Eddie? There he is. Oh, look at those escalators. Look at that. See through. I can see through them. Yeah, they're dirty, all right. Oh, I don't have the Pip Boy light mod on. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, and look at this. Sunlight coming in over here. Wow. You can see everything. How freaking cool is that? Look, you can see outside. Change the instance path for MO2? You mean for your game? I think I can show you. Yeah, there's not much out there. There's a little bit of, it's like an airplane tail, maybe? But at least there's enough of an indication that, there's something out. Yeah, we'll take a look at that, Decker. I think it's in your settings. Where the Todd rays? Oh, Todd has nothing to do with it. Oh, look at the sky. That's freaking
Patrolling
cool.
the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Oh, I have another mod on my list that, actually, it's just for the Rangers. There's a very nice-looking, high-quality HD texture overhaul for the Ranger armor, the NCR Rangers. That we might want to go look at. Yeah, we can go talk to Ranger Jackson. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Actually, there are some Todd rays right there coming through. Little beam of light coming through there. All right, let's go night. Yep. Okay. Oh, you can see the cloud. Oh, look at that. You can see the clouds through the glass. Oh, this is awesome. Even through the glass, you can make out the clouds. As I move, you can see the clouds.
Hey.
Hey. Ah, that's awesome. I like it very much. Alright. That's a keeper. Well, let's check out down here if this does anything. But yeah, you can see all the way over there. You can see into the other waiting room there. That really doesn't show much, but that's okay. It gives the illusion that there's an outside. Let's just go to the Oh, okay, I know who that is. We're not gonna go talk to him, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. Let's set the game back to like 6 a.m. Did I do that right? No, it didn't change. Game hour to 6. Didn't change. Wonder why that didn't change for me. Oh well. And there's sunlight again. Yeah, this completely changes the atmosphere of this cell. Look at that. Yeah, that's a keeper. That's definitely a keeper. Alright, let's head on outside. Alright, Lore Master. You have a great night. Thanks for coming hanging out with us. Good to see you, man. Take care. We'll see you next time. See you soon. This is the way out. Alright, one other thing I wanted to go check. I don't know if it touches the gun runners at all. I think there's another mod that actually touched the gun runners, but let's go, maybe we'll go check that out. Yeah, look at those, see-through escalators. Well, that's awesome. I have many more texture mods to install too, so the few I have is not the end of the textures. Gun runners. I always forget where the hell the gun runners are. Where the fuck are the gun runners? I always forget where the hell they are. I think they were over here. Gun runners. Okay, I had never had a problem with that, but there was actually, I think there was another mod that did something with the gun runners, with the glass on this. I don't know if that one does. I never actually had a problem with that.
Hello, potential customer.
Okay. The other one we can go look at. I gotta get reacclimated to the map. Mojave Outpost. Let's go check out those, the toll booths that were in the screenshots. Oh, yeah. You can see oh, yeah, you can see inside those now. Not that there's anything in there to see, but it's cool. Yeah, let's go say hi to Cass while we're here. Actually, we're going to come back. I think what I want to do, I want to go install that, that texture replacer for the Rangers. See what that is, and then we'll come back and talk to Cass. Oh, yeah, the other courier station. So, alright, well, Eddie seems to be working, or the home location marker seems to be working. I don't know why it wasn't working before, but it works now. Alright, so that's a keeper. That's for sure I'm keeping that. Okay. That's cool. That looked amazing. I was very happy with how that looked. Okay. You are being kept. For sure. Just logged me out for some reason. Come on. I think Nexus is having a little issue. Nothing like going to sleep with Fallout playing in the background. Nope. As long as you're not falling asleep while you're playing it. Oh! You guys seen this? I don't think I'm going to test it out today, but I do want to give this a whirl. Lime's Faction Safe House Overhaul. It does some little overhauls and changes to the faction safe houses. I always thought the Brotherhood of Steel one needed more. I always thought the NCR safe house needed more. I've never actually used the Followers or Caesars. So I'm actually going to use this. The thing about it that I'm going to change is actually an optional plugin for it. It removes those caretaker NPCs that show up once or twice a week and replaces them with the commissary terminals. Terminals. Words are getting hard because I'm getting hungry and tired. It replaces the caretakers with these the commissary terminals, but there's a plugin to restore the NPCs, which I'm going to use. I like the idea of the NPCs coming and checking on the places, so... But I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. I'm not going to test it out now, but I just wanted to point that out because it looks pretty damn cool. Now, there was... another, I wanted to look at that Ranger outfit. If I can find it. I haven't downloaded it. I wish, the Nexus download history is great. There it is. Because it has a search bar on it, I wish their tracking also had the search function. I'm actually getting hungry, so we're probably going to be wrapping up here relatively soon. PM's HD Ranger outfits. I thought these looked pretty cool. I think this is one of the outfits that Action Jackson, as I like to call them. Yeah, these look pretty awesome. So we're going to give that a whirl. Oh, they're 4K. 4K textures of all civilian Ranger outfits and hats. So, Action Jackson and Ranger Ghost, I would think. The red scarf, the vest outfit, casual outfit, brown hat, gray hat, tan hat. Yeah. Let's give that a whirl. Oh, they do have a 2K option. We're going to go with 2K. I do not think 4K outfits are required for New Vegas. Personally. We're going to go with 2K. I think 4K is a little overkill. Let's move those over to my folder. Okay. 8K or nothing. Yeah. Oh, I do want to get the 8K screwdrivers. For Fallout 4. I still want to get that. The 8K Monkey Spunk has 8K. 8K. It's a joke mod, but he has 8K HD screwdriver retexture. Right, we'll give that a shot. That should be just loose files. Yes, yes. Hey, Joda, how you doing? All right. So, was there something else up there I wanted to add? I do have other clothing mods that I'm going to install. Obviously, I've got all the Born Again stuff that does the combat armor and the power armor. I've got the Hall of Equipment stuff, and there was the other one I mentioned earlier, the Wasteland HD clothings. I can't remember. It's in here. Wasteland Clothing HD. I'll add those later on. But for now, let's go check those out. Oh, a second. There we go. Fallout 4 Wasteland is a fucking cool mod. I've actually looked at that Unknown Griffin, but yeah, if it was updated more recently, I probably would have used it. Yep. 8K is default for aircraft now in Flight Simulator. That's nuts. That is nuts. 8K ray traced Fisto textures. You might as well unsub now, Cornbread, because I'm not using the 8K Fisto textures. Nope. Alright. Is he... No, he's following. Alright, let's head back up to Mojave Outpost. We'll just load up the save here. We'll go talk to Action Jackson and Ranger Ghost. And see what those look like. Yeah, I still had the map markers on from before, so that's fine. Oh boy. We'll load up from here. I don't feel like dealing with the Manti. The mantises. Okay. Don't have triple 3900s? Peasant. This is still giving me notifications from... So yeah, one of the clothing overhaul mods I have, the Retextures, does a much needed upscale changing of the NCR uniforms.
Hey, 16 times the detail.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or
courier.
just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the... If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, I have a nice texture replacement for all the posters that I've been using. Where's Action Jackson? There he is. I gotta get that Pip Boy mod installed, too.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin
Oh, those
pen.
look nice.
Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
If only we could find something to fix the glasses. Yeah, you can see the leather texture on the hat, on the shirt. The bandolier looks nice. Yeah, the sunglasses kind of ruin it.
Take care. Cool your heels over in the barracks if you want.
Okay. Actually,
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the belt buckle. Yeah, that looks awesome. The hat. Yeah, the sunglasses definitely need help, though. Oh, boy. Well, that looks pretty awesome. That looks good. Good. Alright, let's go talk to Ghost. Oh, yeah, their walkie-talkies supposedly have new textures, too. Let's go talk to Ghost.
Hey.
Now, I think... I've never done this before. And I don't think my sneak skill is up enough. But I think that if you sneak up on her and she doesn't detect you, there's dialogue that you can get. I'm pretty sure you need a better sneak skill than what this test character has. Yeah, 19, I don't think it's going to do it. But just for science, since we're here, let's try and sneak up on the Ghost. Of course, it's getting dark. We won't be able to see the textures as well. You grab yourself a new TV today? Oh boy. That sounds like something I would love to do.
You a courier?
No,
If
she
so,
detected us.
this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
She detected us. But yeah, you can see how nice these look.
Mind yourself on the plank going down.
Yeah, I had to stand up, otherwise I wouldn't be able to talk to her. I didn't want to pickpocket her. I was detected before I stood up. I like it. I like it very much. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement. Oh, she's got the, Oh my god! I have no head! Oh my god! Oh! Oh noes! What happened? Yeah, if you don't, if you TFC in first person, that's what happens. If you want to see your character with a head, you have to go into third person and then TFC. Yeah, it just works. It just works.
All of this just works.
Yep. Yeah, this is cool. Walkie-talkie. Not that you're ever going to see it, but that has new texture. Yep. Yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there. That is definitely the nightmare fuels. All right, Eddie. I think that's a good test. Okay. What else did I want to do before I go get lunch? Let's see. Goomba from the Mario Brothers movie? I don't know that I've seen that, to be honest. To know what a... Oh, yes, I have. I have. Alright, so that's a keeper. That is a keeper. I'm not sure there's much else I wanted to do today. Those were the big things I wanted to go and test. That transparency overhaul is very impressive. Very, very impressive. I like that very much. I think... How much time we got here? 3 hours? I think I might, unless I could remember what else I wanted to go and look at today. It's an awful classic. There's a lot of awful classics I haven't seen. I'm just trying to think here. There was one other thing I thought I might want to do. Let me take a look at the list here. Anything here that I had installed that I didn't activate? I thought there was something else. Now, a lot of this stuff will require an actual playthrough, like the multiple companions and the infinite ammo that the companion command, control and command is adding. I'll have to go and test that stuff in actual playthrough. Yeah, so we are going to go with the Darker Nights, for sure. Clarity with Darker Nights, that is definitely going to be a thing. Let me just take another quick look here and see what else there might be that I want to add. One last little test that we might be able to do. Oh, where's the repair mod? Let's do this. Did I actually install this yet? I have not. Let's download this. The workbench repairs. This mod I mentioned before. I'm using one for Fallout 3. That when you interact with a workbench, it gives you the option of opening up a repair menu. And you can pay caps to repair your stuff. So. Custom followers are going to be using Willow. We are going to be using Willows. The Willows, because the Willows is mandatory. So we're going to try that. And the repair mod I wanted to use. Let's give that a quick whirl. I don't think I've downloaded that yet. Yes, weapon and armor repair improved. So this one pretty much makes it so you can use junk to repair your equipment. It gives things like Wonder Glue and tin cans and duct tape an actual use to repair your gear with. And I'm using one in Fallout 3 called BA Repair, which kind of does the same thing. You can use pre-war money. Depends on the equipment, but you can use pre-war money, tin cans, Wonder Glue, scrap metal, that kind of stuff. Let's give this one a shot. I'm actually going to go with the version 1 here. Try that. And I don't know that I'm going to actually have any scrap metal or anything right off the bat, so we'll see. Cuppy the little robot? I don't know. Is that a companion mod? I've never heard of it. Cuppy? Or do you mean Muggy? Or is it something like Muggy? Is it a Protectron? Because I think there was a mod that made Muggy a companion, but I can't remember. Okay, Muggy. I thought maybe it was like somebody made a new mod that was basically Muggy, but they renamed it. Yeah, Muggy. I don't think the vanilla game, or in Old World Blues, I don't think he's actually a companion, but I do think there is a mod that lets you travel with Muggy. That actually would be pretty cool. What am I looking for? Yeah, I'm getting wickedly tired here, so we're going to be wrapping up here soon. Alright. Workbench repair. Weapon armor repair. A bad mod, but yes, a mod nonetheless. Okay. Well, if it's a bad mod, I'm not sure I want to use it. All right, we're gonna give those a whirl. We'll see what those do. Let's start with the Good Springs. There might actually be some junk in the Good Springs house here. Let's get through these menus. I should have deactivated Underground Hideout. So there's duct tape, tin can, bottle caps. Any other stuff around here we can actually use? Rexo, spatula. I don't know if this stuff's any good or not. Wonder glue. Duct tape, yeah, this stuff is probably good. Alright, let's go outside to where the workbench is. Because I should have, I must have got that, I didn't. Yeah, all this, see, this is all the stuff that, that the Caravan Stash DLC adds to your inventory, which, actually, that's the other thing I want to... I'm not going to do that now. I have to start a new character for that. That is from Underground Hideout, can do. I have Underground Hideout has add-ons for all the DLC that adds DLC-specific walls to the armory, so you can put all the weapons there, and adds the DLC items to the sorting system. Alright, let's head over to the workbench over here and see what this actually does. So we should get an option now. Repair items. Oh. Ah, okay. See, the Fallout 3 one you get an option. When you activate the workbench, you get an option to do the crafting or repair your items. But I'm okay with that. This is fine. So, once I have enough caps, I'll actually be able to spend caps to repair my stuff, which I'm okay with. Is that a one-time thing? Or is that something that I need to really need to actually activate that? No, apparently that's, I have to do that every time. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But I think I use it when I actually, yeah, it's not permanently in my inventory. I must, it must be added, and then when I actually activate the repair menu, it uses it. That's unfortunate. I'm still going to use it. It just works a little bit differently than the Fallout 3 one. Oh, look at this! It can use the hammer and the tin can to repair that 9mm. Now, why would I want to use a laser pistol? Alright. So that works. I used all that junk to repair the laser pistol. Alright. So that seems to work. Any other stuff around here? Any other junk we can go experiment with? Go back in Doc Mitchell's house. Maybe he has some junk we can test with. I really like how Clarity looks, though. I think this looks awesome. Alright, let's go raid Doc Mitchell's house here. Let's take paperweight, a hot plate. I don't know if this stuff's any kind of repair stuff, but hey, we can start collecting pencils for Willow. have any junk stuff here. Repair goodies. Do you have a toolbox around here somewhere? Or did I loot that already? Doc doesn't mind if you go through and steal all this shit. He does not mind at all.
Madagfog0 just subscribed. I wonder if I can get British lady to speak without 1,000 bits.
Madog. Hey Madog, how you doing? Thank you for that resub. 8 months. Really been that long since we've been here. How the hell are you, man? You just getting in at the tail end. I'm almost getting ready to wrap up because I am starving. I need food. But we're poking at some mods. But yes, you're almost a Twitch baby. Pretty much. How you doing? But yes, British lady did speak for you. Yeah, so repair items. I have to actually craft that. Add one. Done. Yeah, I think it adds the token. The notification is just a delay. Because I'm actually in the menu, so it won't display. So there's no actual token. It gets removed from my inventory. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, see all this shit that gets added is already, yeah. I know the crutches can repair some things, the duct tape, so at least the tin cans and that hammer showed up, and I was able to repair that 9mm submachine gun. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Been feeling well, so kind of slept into it. Well, that's good. That's probably the best thing you can do. When I had X's for Eyes a week or so ago, that's pretty much all I did was sleep, and I think that's what helped. But hope you're feeling better, man. I feel guilty getting ready to quit right as you get here. So I'm actually gonna go find something else to do. See, I'm okay with those two. I'm gonna tinker with those some more. Oh, let me switch no, I want to do one more little experiment here. One more little thing. So we've just been doing some mod testing, installing some stuff, doing some things for science. You know what? Let's do this. Let's actually not do any more. Let's just go take a little stroll around the map here. Tested Dam Apocalypse, no conflicts. Cool. Let's do a little science experiment. Let's do the run from Good Springs down to Prim. Take a look at the textures, the landscaping, all that stuff, and then we'll call it a day there. So we'll load up the Good Springs station here since we're there. Actually, that is one thing I wanted to do, is just kind of go around the map and take a look at the landscape stuff and see how all that works, the LOD and everything. No abundance of weapons and safes. Yeah, that was the other thing I think that it did. It removed most, if not all, of the pre-war stuff from the safes, which is cool. I'm going to put God mode on because it's for science. I don't have the sprint mod on either, which I'm okay with. Alright, we're going to just do this, the Good Springs to Prim run, and then I'll wrap it up. I did want to go, actually just go kind of run around the map a little bit. See how the textures look. Look at, you can see the roller coaster. I can actually make out on the roller coaster there. I don't know that that's something I could do before. I can actually make out the structure of the beams on the roller coaster. Yeah, I don't think pipe weapons should be in safes, though. Yeah, this looks pretty awesome. Got Eddie? Yep, there's Eddie. Never seen New Vegas look so good. Oh, I'm not done with the mods yet either. I've got a lot more texture overhauls, but this is the bulk of it for the landscaping and the exteriors. I think I got the bulk of what I'm going to be adding. A few more things. Like, I think I have another mod that redoes the signs. No, those are MCM signs. We're keeping the MCM signs for sure. How you doing, Airkill? We're just, doing a little bit of experimenting here with some mods for my next playthrough. Not at all finished. We're just getting started. We're gonna leave the powder gangers for now. We'll leave them be. Oh, here comes the geckos. I know about bats. How could I miss with God mode on? How could I miss? Yeah, I don't have this. Yeah, I don't have the sprint mod in yet either. I'll have to add that. I think these roads look awesome. I really liked MCM's roads, but I think Spiffy Skytroopers set a new level for the roads. That looks awesome. That LOD looks really, really good. I like it very much. Since when's their bullets white? The warning shot. You're a kind and generous sod. Yes. Oh. Are you talking about the LOD or the I don't think the LOD is 2K. No, I think 2K LOD would be way over. The roads are 2K. I think he does have a 4K option. I think 4K for this game is kind of overkill. But yeah, these are 2K. These are 2K.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
Forest
Prim is
Street.
off limits.
Yeah, the next thing I'm going to be working on is the clothing retextures.
Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
2K LOD. What in tarnation? Oh, I got God mode on. We can go over that bridge. We're gonna go under it though. Oh, you know what? Since Mad Dog was here, we'll go back to Camp McCarran and show Mad Dog what we did to Camp McCarran. How awesome Camp McCarran looks now. You alright, Eddie? Yeah, 2K for the older games is plenty. Absolutely. So yeah, I've got the Oil Bueno textures, the MCM textures, and then it was overwriting the Oil Bueno stuff, and then the Spiffy Skytrooper landscape is overwriting all of that, because I think all those, the Oil Bueno and the MCM both do landscape stuff, but I want Spiffies to take priority. So this stuff looks amazing. Your minds are no match for the power of Todd. Yeah, we're gonna... Whoa! Something weird just happened there, though. You guys see that? Like, the mountain disappeared for a second. That was a thing. Now, let's go... Let's do another test here real quick. Let's head over to Novak. Alright, so it's dark now. What time we got here in game? I have a clock that I'll get set up. Actually, we can maybe do that right now. Let me just turn the clock on here. Always on. Show clock. Okay, so there's my clock. I'll get all that shit set up later on. But, oh, the, Oh, I do have electricity. I thought there were electricity lights over here. But but they're over there. All right, let's go into our room. I think we still have this unlocked. There goes Manny. Let's catch up with you later, Manny. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the vanilla timescale. Too much of a chance of things breaking. So this is the little Novak hotel room mod that we're going to be using. Let's actually... let's do this. We'll make the run down to the 188. There's those nice, that nice night sky that we got going. Actually, I kind of want to do this during the day so I could actually see a little bit better. There we go. Oh, they're just really... I thought this was black over here. I thought it's like, oh, something's not rendering. Oh, yeah, there's the Novak sign with the transparency overhaul. You can actually see through the glass now. Because that's very important to be able to see through the Novak sign. That's extremely, extremely important. That is, yeah, that's the Novak hotel room is kind of like, that's a vanilla room. The Novak hotel room, you can rent the room. Essentially, you buy it. You can use it as a, it's kind of like a player home. It's part of the vanilla game, but I've got a mod that kind of, it tweaks it a little bit. Adds a little bit of more clutter, adds some functionality to it. But that is a room from the vanilla game. I've been using a mod that essentially turns it into like a complete apartment. But it's a little over the top for what I want this playthrough. Mad Dog, I'm going for the Emil philosophy of keep it simple, stupid. So, we're keeping it simple. And this looks pretty awesome. Helios 1 looks freaking great. With that new LOD. Damn. I don't think it's ever looked so good. If it wasn't so late, I'd go talk to the idiot in the sunglasses, but that'll have to wait. I think there's... well, I know there's mole ratties, but I think somewhere down the road there's vipers. Behind one of the billboards. Alright, Vic. Enjoy that walk with the pup. Oh, look at that. That looks freaking awesome. That looks so good. It's too bad these textures don't look great on those. Eddie. Oh, Matt, we did the same thing earlier. Eddie did the combat music thing, and I thought that somebody subbed. And then I thought there was a raid. So, yep. As Delicious Cornbread said, Pavlov would be proud. Yeah, I'm extremely happy with how this all looks. Yep, there they are. So we're just gonna do we're gonna do the thing for science. We're gonna do you, introduce you to the kill command, and introduce you to the kill command. There we go. Let's see what they had. So can I repair any of this stuff? So, okay, so this is what I wanted to test. Let's try and repair, what can we repair this with? Okay, more the leather reinforced armor. I thought that you could, well, maybe I don't actually have any. Oh, okay, see the wrench is showing up as a repair item. The pistol, that's pretty cool. I like that. What does this other guy have? Yeah, I remember reading a little bit about Pavlov stuff back in the day. doing the college thing, but I kind of don't remember a lot of what I read those days. It's all a blur. Damn, this looks good. This looks pretty damn good. Alright, we're just gonna go to the 188 and then we'll go. I want Mad Dog to see what we did to Camp McCarran. Although you've probably never seen it. Or maybe you have. But it's pretty cool. If you're not familiar with it, you might not appreciate it. We'll leave the ants there for now. Eddie will probably aggro with the ants. Alright, Johnny Guitar, we'll leave Johnny Guitar there for now. What we did, Mad Dog, is downloaded a transparency overhaul. Camp McCarran has a bunch of, it's kind of like Boston Airport and Fallout 4. The windows are basically solid. You can't see through them. Well, there's a mod that basically has transparency to all the windows and all the supposedly transparent surfaces, like the elevator glass. And I've got an optional ESP that actually gives the interior cell a sky that has a day-night cycle. And it's pretty cool. It looks freaking amazing. It completely changes the atmosphere of the interior cell there. Oh god, this looks... I don't remember those mountains looking so good. And the Lucky 38. I really, really like how this looks. We'll go and ignore Veronica this time. We won't talk to her yet. Yeah, Spiffy Sky Troopers landscape overhaul comes with a matching LOD. Optional LOD, which I'm using. Holy shit, is that snow over near Jacobstown? I don't remember ever seeing that before. Yeah, wave by the Veronica. Here she is. I'm gonna have to come and look at this vanilla. I don't remember that looking so good. Snow actually on the, maybe it was, I just don't remember. Damn, that looks good. That looks damn good. Alright, let's go to Camp McCarran. Let's do that thing, and then I gotta go get some food. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go back and take a look at the vanilla to compare it. This looks awesome. Alright, so normally you cannot say, hey Ginger Ninja, how you doing? Normally these are completely solid. You cannot see through these. They're just solid gray. But the transparency overhaul, look at that. That looks awesome. It's very important to be able to see through these. Hello, Ginger Ninja. How are you? Testing is coming along. We're actually pretty close because I'm getting very, very hungry here. So I'm peckish from lack of food, but we're looking at now look at how bright this is. We should disable this stuff and come back to compare. I think you know what? Just for authenticity, we will. For those of you that don't know what this looks like in the vanilla game, I will do that. Because normally you cannot see through the glass, you cannot see a sky. There's nothing there. But this is so much brighter than it is because it opens up the transparency. It actually adds a skybox to the cell. So there's actually sky that comes through the window. And at night, we go to night, you can see the stars. The stars. Among the stars through the window. It's cloudy, overcast, but you can just kind of make out the clouds there. You come over here where it's dark, where there's less light. You can see it more. Yeah, it looks like it's overcast now. A little bit. But yeah, you can see as I'm moving through there, there's the clouds. You can actually see them through the glass as I move. All the terminal glass, you can see into the other parts of the terminal, which normally you can't. So let's go outside here. We'll make a save and then we'll come back in. Updating some mods for New Vegas. Haven't really checked them out in a while. Restart a new playthrough. That's where I am, Ginger Ninja. And there's I can't believe the mods that are coming out for this game after all this time. Yeah, it's all new meshes and textures. All texture replacers. And they're loose. There's no plugin for them, I don't think. Well, for the interior, to add the skybox for the terminal, there is a plugin for that. But we're going to go disable that right now, and I want to show you guys the difference. So that's with the mod. Let me quit. I'm actually going to turn those off. Translucency Overhaul and the McCarran Sky Overhaul. And we'll launch things back here. I need water and food, so this is gonna be short. Yeah, Ginger Ninja, I've been tracking mods for months that I want to use. Been playing with some of those today. Stuff I've never used before. So it's gonna be cool. Yep. Yep, we know it's a thing. We know we're missing that stuff. So let's go take a look at the, see how solid these are? You know, can no longer see through the escalator glass. They're just fugly. And back, these are all just black. Behind them, nothing on those. No light, nothing. Actually, let's go back to daylight, and then we'll go back to night again. I forgot that we did change time here. Yeah, see, that's what it looks like. Glass looks pretty awful. And solid. Nothing going on out there. Look how much darker it is from before. And instead of a nice outdoor sky, you just got that generic New Vegas orange exterior. Light coming in, and the glass looks pretty awful. But look how much darker it is. It's so much darker in here. So having that transparency and the light coming in just completely changes the atmosphere of the cell. So let's do 12 hours. We'll go back to night. We'll see what this looks like at nighttime. Yeah, this is actually 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it does. But for some reason, if I set it to 1 a.m., it doesn't just work. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. But yeah, there is set game hour. But yep. It's a big difference. It's a big frickin' difference. So if it's 1 a.m., if I were to go... Well, it might help if I spell it. It works if you spell it right. There. Now it's 10 a.m. For some reason... Oh. Yeah, anything past midnight, I'm having trouble getting to work. It must not work the same way it does in Fallout 4, apparently. But if I do 2300, now it's 11. Yeah, this looks extremely meh. So, transparency overhaul is staying. And it's not just McCarran. Anything with glass. We went over and looked at Mojave Outpost. There's toll booths there. It fixes the glass on those. Anything with glass, buildings and anything, it pretty much replaces all that stuff. So, yeah, set game mode, Veronica. Oh boy. But yep, that's it. That's I think that's it for today. I think that's it for today. Let's do the thing here. Let's do this. And I'm actually gonna quit out of the game. Whoops. There. We have. Hang on a second. Give me 1 second. There. All the buttons. All. No, you gotta wait until after you stream to put the microphone away, you idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, everybody. I did pretty much everything I set out to do, and I desperately need to get some food. And I had a window of streaming today I could do. That's rapidly closing, so I gotta eat. I got some real world stuff to take care of. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to wrap things up here. But thanks for coming and hanging out for Coffee and Mods. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to poke around at this some more. I just wanted to test some of this stuff out. And I was going to do this today anyway, so I figured why not stream it. Drink coffee and hang out. But yeah, any plans for tomorrow? I'm going to chill tomorrow and probably work on the underground hideout. And if I wasn't so tired and hungry and needing water, I would go show you guys the progress I've made on that. But I'm just going to chill tomorrow. I'm off from work tomorrow. I'm going to chill. Work on some mod stuff, maybe do more of this, maybe play Skyrim. I don't know. I'm going to take a break, though, tomorrow. Take a day off. I will be back during the week, though. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. I'm going to say it's either going to be Wednesday or probably New Year's Eve, one of those two, and then Friday. Next weekend, I will not be streaming because I will be actually having my holidays that I should have had this weekend. I'll be doing that next weekend. So I'll probably just be streaming Thursday and Friday. Maybe Wednesday, depending on how the work thing goes, but it's probably going to be Thursday and Friday, the way it's looking right now, but possibly Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out tonight. I can't believe how many people showed up to watch me play Mod Organizer. That's that's awesome. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. The new subs, the resubs, all the bits. I appreciate it all. I'm gonna drop a couple links in chat here. If you're new, if you're recently joining us, there's a link to the YouTubes. There's a link to the Twitters. That's where I post when I'm going to stream. Both those locations, and if Twitch actually works, you have notifications turned on, obviously you'll get that. But I post on YouTube and the Twitters when I'm going to be streaming. So, off on New Year's Eve. Cool, Cornbread. I don't know what I'll be doing New Year's Eve, what I'll be playing. It's likely going to be Fallout 3, but I'm not sure yet. Depends what I'm in the mood for. I'm thinking Fallout 3, but I won't know until I actually get set up for streaming and that. But as long as you're here, that's cool with me. And yeah, that's it for me. Let's see. I want to do something that I don't normally do. I'm actually going to try and do a raid. Because every time when I stop the stream, press the stop streaming button and shut down OBS, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have gone and find somebody to raid. So I want to do that today. My very first raid, and let me see if I can screw it up here. Uncle Lander is playing Fallout 4, and Uncle Lander has raided me multiple times. So we're going to go raid Uncle Lander. Uncle Lander's awesome. He's a really great streamer, really cool guy. He's raided me at least a couple, 2-3 times at least. So I want to return the favor. We're going to go raid Lander. He's playing the Fallout 4s, so... Hey, Captain Squirrel, how you doing? Another thing that I always forget that I have. Captain Squirrel, how are you, sir? I have a command here that I always forget to use. Hang on a second. I'm going to give a shout out to Captain Squirrel. I have this wonderful little command set up here that I always forget to use. Captain Squirrel also plays... Oh, and I screwed it up. I completely screwed up my command. Captain Squirrel also streams Fallout 4. I'm going to give you a shout out if I can actually get the right damn command here. There we go. Captain Squirrel's last playing Fallout 4 as well. How's your Fallout 4 stuff going? Caught your stream at the end. Yeah, I want to keep going and doing. We've been doing science experiments, but I'm getting. I got real world stuff to take care of here in a little bit, and I got to get some food before I do that. So yeah, as long as you're here, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. You can join us in the raid for Uncle Lander, but check out Captain Squirrel. He does a lot of Fallout 4 stuff, and yeah, and he's also rated me and shown me support, so I try and return the favor. So give Captain Squirrel a follow. Working in Fresh House Mod, naming... Oh, that's right! I did actually catch the end of 1 year streams a few days ago. You just were getting ready to quit, and I went back and scrubbed through the VOD. Yeah, you're renaming all the teddy bears. That's cool. That's very cool. How's that going? Yeah. Are there a lot of them that you have to go and do? Because that sounds like that's going to be a project and a half. But yeah. Alright. I need food. Because words are becoming very difficult. Let's go raid Uncle Lander. I'll see you guys next week. And thanks once again for everybody coming and hanging out. We'll see you soon. Have all the interiors done according to the exterior? Yes, I'm going to get food. Alright. See you guys soon. See you over at Raider. Or at Raider. At the Lander raid. See, I can't talk. Food is important. See you guys soon.